Oops, calm down. All right. Well, I think, hopefully my sound's okay. I think I just realized I forgot to get a portrait for this coming character. Well, that's something I can do while the ads run. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's annoying. Hmm. This one's probably got some good ones. Hmm. This is my own fault for not prepping ahead of time. None of these are quite right. It's one I've always liked, but I don't know where I put it, so I may not be able to use that one. Well, this is upsetting. Alright, I think I know. So I'm going to beg your patience for a few minutes longer. Well, I guess I'm gonna go with this one. Alright. Alright, I think I got one. It's not the one I was thinking of, but I found it. That's the important thing. So it's going to be the one we go with. Alright. Sorry about that. As it turns out, I should probably plan these things ahead. And yet I don't. It is what it is. Alright. And on the plus side, Neverwinter Nights has decided to freeze on me again. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do that to debug or turn off my computer since the last time I played. That's probably going to be a factor. Well, give me a sec. This is going to get fucking stupid. Alright, we'll try this again. Alright. Pardon me. Man, I'm dawdling. Sorry about that. I assure you, I'm usually more organized than this. It's a lie, but you would never know if you didn't watch my VODs. If you did watch my VODs, you know what you're getting into. There we go. Alright, so that's set up, but this is not. Come on, come on. Ah, a cursor. That's maybe a good sign. Ah, here we go. I kind of anticipate technical issues. Just a thought. Alright, alright. Oh god, you're frozen again. That's not good. Come on. Got the music. There it is. Oh, actually, that's what I intended to do, so yay. Alright, so the game we're playing today is Kingmaker, which is actually official content. It's not quite one of the premium modules, but it was a bonus game that came along with Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition. It's pretty short, but I've heard good things about it. So, let's see. In a party with a cowardly were-rat, a scarred nymph, an exiled Rakshasa, and a quick-tempered Azer, you seem to be the only normal one. But are you? Explore the world of Kingmaker again and again in this highly replayable adventure through alternate plot paths and non-linear storytelling. Level 1. Embark on a journey to face your nemesis outside the embattled ramparts of the Keep of Cyan. It is a journey that will test your loyalties and cause you to question the very boundaries of life and death. Evil lurks in this war-torn keep, and it's up to you to unearth it. To learn the truth, you must win the throne. Okay. Professional voice acting. That'll give me a rest. Now let's see if it actually loads. So far, so good. Select Nope, I didn't pre-make a character yet. So that would be silly. Create a new character. Maybe. If this thing stops swirling. Oh dear. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but it's swirling funny. And the game says it's not responding. Fantastic. Don't do this to me right now, huh? It is possible I might need to disconnect, restart my computer, and try again, but I don't really want to do that, so I'm hoping it clears up in a second or two. There we go. Wonderful. Well, I didn't want the pre-made, though, you fucker. And of course, I hit cancel, and now it's locked up again. Come on. Yeah, okay. New again. Play. Alright. Alright. I'm thinking that if this doesn't clear up very soon, I'm gonna just stop this, wipe away the VOD, restart my computer, and reconnect. I think I might have to do that, because this is not doing anything good. Oh, no, no, it's maybe working. Okay, it is working. Alright, so this time I'm going to play a lady, because it's been a while. Race, I'm realizing that every single female character I've played so far has been an elf. So I'm going to go with a human this time. The most adaptable of the common races. Alright, a portrait. There's a lot of built-in ones for human ladies. But I usually like my own. That one looks a little intense, but also a little evil. I do like her, but that's more of a ranger type. And, well, I could do a cleric, I suppose. I do like this. I think I'll go with her. Now, I had been thinking about doing a fighter, but it does occur to me that I've not really done much with clerics. And clerics are kind of the idiot-proof class in this game. It's really hard to fuck up a cleric. I mean, you can. I can. But they're pretty built-in powerful. So let's see. Clerics act as intermediaries between the earthly and the divine or infernal worlds. A good cleric helps those in need, while an evil cleric seeks to spread his patron's vision of evil across the world. All clerics can heal wounds and bring people back from the brink of death, and powerful clerics can even raise the dead. Likewise, all clerics have authority over undead creatures and can turn away or even destroy these creatures. Clerics are trained in the art of simple weapons and can use all forms of armor and shields without penalty, since armor does not interfere with the casting of divine spells. Alright, well, let's go for it. I haven't really thought of a deity, though. That's gonna be... I'm gonna have to pick one on the fly, I think. Alright. Let's go with another neutral good. Alright, the picture actually is from Icewind Dale, so if you've ever played Icewind Dale, you can play this character. Alright, so let's see. Let's get all those to 10, because I like that. Nah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. I'm gonna have no Oh, I got more abilities than I thought I would. On the plus side, as a cleric, there's not really a whole lot of these I need, I think. Concentration. We'll go with Persuade. Heal and Concentration. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's go Combat Casting. Power attack will give me a cleave. I do not like knocking people down, though. So I think I'm going to go with that. Alright. So I need a good god. Alright. So healing has automatically empowered healing spells. Nice. Heal level 5. That's a full heal, isn't it? We might go with that. Okay. I do like the thought of having knock, because then I won't need a healer, or a clear, or blah blah blah. I won't need a thief. Not really seeing those. Nah. Let's see, anything else that might seem good. Water, war, trickery. I mean, I do like trickery, but I don't think they suit this character. Sun, of course, does. I'm thinking, though, we're going to go with knowledge. And customize. Well, the hair is like platinum blonde, so we're going to go with that. What does her hair look like? Okay. I'm going to try to get it close. In so much as you can when the game doesn't have any... Oh, wow. That's like exactly her hair. Alright. Clothing. That's pretty close to the correct dress, I think. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to need to name her and deity. I think I'm going to go with Lathander for the deity. That's usually a good one for make the hot, yeah. Well, got a new one. So how are you, William Barty? Alright. Let's see, the voice is...
Come on, at the enemy! At their throat! Step up to the fight! Bring them down! Alright! I says you attack right now!
Most of these are just dreadful.
Kill them! Get them! Come on, it's... Alright, crew.
We have no choice. They must be eliminated.
I think I might go with that one. God, some of those are just awful. Now, I haven't actually thought of a name for her ahead of time. Let's go with Nadia. I like the name Nadia. And a surname. Let's see. What's a good surname? What is a good surname? I'm good. I am making a new character to play Kingmaker. I want to romance the nymph. I am not actually done with the drow, but because it is Pride Month, I've been deciding to showcase modules that allow you to play a character and romance someone of the same sex. Because, you know, it's still sadly not something terribly common with Neverwinter Night modules, and I'm always pro open romances. So, I think I'm going to give her an obvious pseudonym name. I just got to remember how to spell it. How do I spell Montebank? There we go. And I'm going to make her older. I usually leave it at default, but anyway, I'm going to be resuming with Vezerin probably in July. All of his saves are intact, so should be okay. All right. Under a pseudonym. Oh, over. Okay. That works. That works. Watch, it's gonna turn her. I don't know if I should use that though, cause it's gonna turn around and probably call her family by her pseudonym instead. Hold on. How do you spell that? All right. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go with that instead. I'm gonna change the name.
At my command, attack!
Not that one. I've picked
We
one already.
have no choice. They must be eliminated.
All right, we're gonna keep the gist of this, but remove the mention of the pseudonym. Okay, so. Okay, and I'm gonna go with de Montmorency as a name because it sounds cool. There might be a historical significance. I don't know. Someone French might tell me, you know, that's a terrible, terrible name to choose, and I'm going to be like, sorry. All right. Actually, that dress works out pretty good. All right. So, I think I've done what I need to do, so let's play. We're playing Kingmaker. Your warrior friend, the flaming Azure Calabast, turns to you. He breathes heavily from all of the running and fighting in the last few hours. He eyes the rest of the group, trying to gauge their condition. Trip, your were-rat companion, sniffs the air and licks the blood from a superficial cut on his arm. He does not seem as winded as the others, but his craven ways have kept him from most of the fighting. Well, that's kind of rude. Jaboli, a Rakshasa wizard, mumbles to herself, obviously trying to recall some of the spells she has already used. It is doubtful that she has many more left. Kaidala. Kaidala's chest heaves as she tries to catch her breath. Her hand absently rubs against the horrible scarring on her face, which she has carried before you'd ever met her. I started it very briefly once, but I never played very far into it. But it always seemed like fun, and I found out you can romance the nymph. There's a chest. I don't see a chest, but I'll pop around and look in a second. Alright. What do you think, everyone?
The enemy lies just ahead. We have to intervene before they seize the keep.
Can you hear the voices okay? Or are they too soft? Ah.
No! No! We flee! Let them have the keep! We're too late!
Tell me if the voices aren't loud enough. Okay, because I didn't expect it to have voice acting.
You've led us this far, Trip, only to turn tail on us now?
It's the woods. They twist and turn, Jaboli. Trip hoped we'd get through in time, but it's too late. Come, Trip will lead us back to
Thank you, thank you. Ah, got a voice actor with a lisp as rough as mine. But his is probably fake.
No one's going back.
I like the music, though.
Especially not you. We're late, but we're not too late. Now, did anyone spy a glimpse of their leader?
I wonder what, Oh, I'm twice as loud. That's rare. Alright. Let's see if I can't maybe soften myself. I can't do much about... Actually, let's see if I can adjust the voices. Because I just started. And the character's already created, so I'll just do a pre-made. But I want to see if I can get to the settings and fuck around with them. Alright. Let's go back in. After all that struggle to get loaded, I end up starting again. But I do want them to be actually audible, though. It's very novel that I'm louder than they are. But I haven't had to play one of these with voice acting in a while, so I didn't realize this one had it, so I didn't think to fuck around and check. Oh well, let's see. Sound? Alright. Let's move voice acting up. This might end up being too loud, but we'll see. I'm gonna move my desktop audio up. And my own voice down a little. Alright. You think softening the music would do it too? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I can hear the music okay. Can you hear the music okay? It's kind of hard to test this. Yeah, well, if I thought ahead. Alright. We'll see how this works. Okay. So, going back into Kingmaker. This time we'll select the pre-made because Nadio is saved properly. Look at all these characters I have. I'm gonna have to sort through them at some point and get rid of the old ones. Your warrior friend, the flaming Azure Calabas, turns to you. I already read this, so I'm not gonna read it again. Alright. Rakshasa Wizard. Okay, what do you think?
The enemy lies just ahead. We have to intervene before they seize the keep.
Okay. Can you is it better this time?
No! No! We flee! Let them have the keep.
Thank
We're
you.
too late.
You've led us this far, Trip, only to turn tail on us now?
It's the woods. They twist and turn, Jaboli. Trip hoped we'd get through in time, but it's too late. Come, Trip will lead us back to safety.
No one's going back, Trip, especially not you. We're late, but we're not too late. Now, did anyone spy a glimpse of their leader?
No. They've led us on a merry chase north, but always stayed a step ahead.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Trips gained us some time through the woods, but not enough. They'll set fire to the keep.
Stupid! Trip said we could not fight the big masked man. Not strong enough are we, so now we shall die. We run, we hide, and maybe we live.
I'll not flee from this or any other foe. We are not cowards. We march for the keep's gates, and we make our stand against them there. What do you say?
Well, since I know already who I want to romance, I'm going to say this. You haven't said much, Kaidala. What do you think?
If this is our destiny, I would hate to have it said that we did not face it bravely. I will face this storm and weather it or die.
Fair enough.
Then the majority says that we stand and fight. That has always been enough for us. We face them together, and with honor.
With honor.
We welcome you, Mistress Death.
Okay, that's a little unnerving. Ooh, look at us.
opportunity. Surrender, sire. I leave you no other choice. The keep shall be ours!
Who the fuck is Cyan? I wonder. Well, gotta get there first. Gotta get there first. I feel like there might be a choice. Just maybe not a good choice. Alright. Let's see if I have any armor. That might be good. Hey, that's not fair. I didn't start the combat. Can I see people's inventories? I can. At least he's got armor. She does not. Wow, we are under-equipped for this fight. She's literally wearing leaves. Well, I can't disapprove. This outfit is magically made from the leaves and bark of a tree from Kaidala's home. It was a gift from the forest and Kaidala treasures it. She will not willingly part with this last remembrance of her former life. Okay. Well, if you want to wear leaves, lady, I'm not judging. And Trip has just an... Well, no wonder the poor guy's freaked out. He doesn't even have armor or weapons. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what we look like. Oh, I am apparently level 10. And they didn't ask me to level up for it. Interesting. Ooh, cool. Look, I've got 18 wisdom. Nice. Oh shit, what spells do I have spells. Alright. Circle of Doom, Slay Living, Flame Strike. Well. The critical, Divine Power. Alright, well I'm not doing too bad, huh? Okay. Alright. Not sure why I don't have heal ready, but okay. Okay. Neutral evil shape-changing rogue. True neutral, Fey druid. A lawful neutral wizard outsider. And a lawful good fighter outsider. Huh, okay. Okay, well, let's try not to die. Well, they are goblins, though, so we should be okay.
You may as well give up right now.
Okay, we seem to be doing okay so far. I don't have cleave, which I'm definitely going to be getting cleave at some point in the future. I got knocked down though, so it'll be a few levels before I can get cleave. Oh shit. Okay. Let's heal myself because I'm pretty sure I got a heal spell. I don't think that's critical wounds level yet. Moderate. Okay. Let's go kill that guy. Hi. Trip, stop whining. We're like carving through everybody.
Nature cries for your blood.
Look at this. They're like 6 hit points. We're fine. Even without armor, we're fine. Okay, that was good. That was a good battle cry. Evil people do have good battle cries, I have to admit.
Just stand still for a bleeding moment.
Uh-oh, someone's ice storming. There we go. They gave me called shot? Oh, I don't like called shot. Oh shit, Trip is gonna die. Let's maybe save him. He's annoying, but, you know, he's my annoying. Alright, you can use the cure. There we go. Oh shit, I probably need some healing now. It is nice not to have to worry about spell failure, though. Hi. Gonna hit you. Okay. Oh, Trip, man, you are... Well, I did see your armaments, so it's not terribly surprising, but let's heal your ass. Again. And, do I have cure poison? I'm guessing probably not, but I guess one never knows. Remove disease? Is green a disease or poison? I think it's poison. Nope. It'll wear off. Okay. Well, we're doing pretty well so far. Even without... Uh-oh. What just happened? Oh, okay. That was supposed to happen. Look, mercenaries have cut through the ranks. The masked man seems to sense your presence amidst all the chaos of battle. He turns to you, his eyes glinting like dark pools of liquid from from behind his visor.
Too late. Too late. The keep shall be mine, and the destiny that comes with it. History will remember you as nothing but another corpse upon the battlefield.
What's so important about this keep?
Do not burn it. Please. Anything but flames.
I think we've got things to worry about right now.
Right now, this keep is nothing, but under me it shall become the seat of a new empire. Destiny has called me here, just as it called you to follow in my wake, and now grovel here before me.
Well, I'm gonna tell him to fucking unmask himself, coward.
No, we not want to see. We not want to know.
Shut up.
And give you the dignity of seeing your better's face? Never! I am better than you, better than all your kind.
How do you know my name?
Enough of this talk and trickery. Drive a blade into his gullet and let's be done with it.
I know all about you. I know about all of you. I know you better than you know yourselves. Every thought, every doubt, every fear. And I know that today is the day you are meant to die.
Well, lay down your arms and surrender immediately.
Yes, you heard us correctly. Surrender or face your death.
Dark and ominous, the masked man's laughter echoes inside your mind. Alright, well, enough talk. It's time that I killed you.
On the contrary, it is you who dies today.
And I look. Uh-oh, it's a cinematic, so I'm kind of fucked, aren't I? And time stop. That's also not a good sign.
Thank the gods you've arrived.
Who's in?
Stand back. I'll shield who I can.
Now, Yana, now!
Oh, I think we're dead.
Wake up. Don't be such a nuisance. It's time you wake up.
That's a bitchy shaft of light.
So, you do live. Good. I was starting to worry there.
Oh. You try to find the source of the mysterious voice. It seems to be echoing from the glowing lights. Who are you? I'm sure that seems like it must be important, but trust me, right now it is not. We're on a rather short time frame here, and we must get you into that keep, preferably with little fanfare. Of course, first we are going to have to do something about the state of your companions, and you'll need a weapon, but that's my job. I also imagine that the fog of death has clouded your memory a bit, but don't waste my time with petty and unimportant questions. What do you absolutely need to know? Where are my companions? Their bodies were likely looted by the retreating forces and scattered about the battlefield. With nightfall upon us, I imagine the rats are probably gnawing on their bones as we speak. We must go to them. And beat off the rats with your fists? How about you choose what kind of weapon you'd like me to transform into first? Yeah, I know. He really could have just answered in the same amount of time. He's a fucking bitchy piece of light. What do you mean transform? I can't explain fully right now. Perhaps in time, once we trust each other more. For now, I have just enough energy to change myself into a magic weapon for you and then bring back a couple of your companions. What kind of weapon? Well, I've always fancied myself as an elaborate sword of some kind, but given the urgency of the situation, I'm willing to compromise. The form is entirely up to you. Well, in the picture I'm holding a... yeah, right? I don't know. I think you're gonna regret that statement, William. But we'll see. Alright, so the form is entirely up to you. In the picture, the character has a mace, so I'm thinking I should make him a mace. Obviously, if you aren't partial to swords, it will become a weapon you are more accustomed to using. What kind of weapon do you prefer? Let's go with blunts. There's something about a large steel ball crashing into a skull that is vaguely satisfying. Is that what you would like, or did you have something else in mind? Let's go with a mace. I can feel the crushing of the bone and the splattering of the blood and brains already. Very well. I shall assume that form for you. Alright. Are you happy with your choice? I'm a cleric, so yes. Good. Let's carry on. Are there any questions, or are there any other questions before I tell you what you must do next? What was I doing on this battlefield? I guess the process of bringing you back really did cloud your mind. I'm sure your companions can fill you in on the details once you raise them. All I can say is that you were pursuing the masked man, and this battlefield is where you finally caught up with him. It's a good thing you did, though things, admittedly, could have turned out a little better. Oh no, that was ominous. It was a little bit, wasn't it? What do I do now? You'll have to kill or drive off the rats that have been gathering here. I can sense some of them digesting the flesh of your companions. Once you've killed them, we will speak again. Remember, you were becoming quite powerful before your untimely death, but you were dead so long I had to steal from your life to bring you back. If you want to regain that power, you must get to the keep quickly. But scavenge some clothes while you're at it. It simply won't do to have people spy their future leader running about in her undergarments. A bad impression, to be sure. Future leader? What? Well, that's new. Alright, so I gotta kill some rats, huh? Where am I? Alright, I do not like this camera angle. One sec. I like... Oh, well, that worked. Alright, she's got a handle. Alright. Come on, hit him, you little fucking twit. What is with these rolls? Come on. What is wrong with you? You've got a 14 strength. That's enough to hit if you fucking roll, okay? Look at that. 8. Shit. They're terrible rolls. Okay, well, let's level up while we're here. Concentration. Heal. Heat discipline. And persuade. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Feel the energy that comes with the kill. You are an expert at this, remember? Death is one of your many callings. One you excel at.
You are disconcerted by how at home the voice is becoming in your mind.
Like a reflex, the instinct comes naturally to you. Remember. Now, I shall raise the spirits of your dead companions. But for each one I save, one must be sacrificed. You must speak to them and decide whom you will take and whom you will banish.
Ah, shit. But how do I choose? That's up to you. Choose ones that complement your abilities and make up for your weaknesses. Choose whomever you like best. Pick them at random. Your choice. But you must make the decisions, and you must tell those who you are condemning about your choice. There's much to learn when one has the power over life and death. You may speak to them all first, before making a choice, but do try to hurry. It is not a safe night to spend outside the walls. What happens to the one inside Banish? Their souls shall be bartered to Mistress Death in exchange for the lives of those who remain. Life and death hold many mysteries, and there's much to be learned from them. Okay, I'm ready. Good. The spirits of your companions can be found where their corpses lay. Speak to them, and remember what I said about scavenging some clothing. Your companions may be ill-equipped, so I recommend finding them some weapons before we proceed. Alright, well, let's, some shredded clothes and a dagger. Am I wearing anything? Yeah, I've got shredded clothes and a thing. Okay. Hi. I can't feel my legs. Okay. There's one. Spirit of Calabast. You see the ghostly visage of your warrior companion Calabast rise above his shattered corpse. The Azure stares off into eternity, listening to an inaudible voice, then looks straight into your eyes and grimaces.
Ah, they finally got me. Glad I am to have toasted to Mistress Death last night.
Pick the drip.
Since I see that
Scandalicious.
you did.
Pass.
I have some inkling of the choice you face. Your friend haven't explained it to me.
I'm going to talk to all of them first. I mean, I know one I'm going to pick, of course.
I'm sure you would not want to lose my brawn and my cheerful disposition, now would you?
I have a few questions for you first. Well, of course you do, lass. Always important to know all the facts, so let's say. Why are you on fire? I'm an Ezer, a dwarf from the plane of fire. I may be surrounded by flames, but I can control them when I want to touch something without burning it. Of course, it means I'm largely immune to fire-based attacks, which can be quite handy. Do you have other questions? What skills can you offer me exactly? The power of my attacks is formidable, whether it be against a foe or a locked door, an advantage no one should do without. Besides my winning personality, I'm also resistant to fire, and these charming flames are good for something more than making me pretty, if you know what I mean. Nope, I think I get to pick two. Because there were 4 companions, so I get to sacrifice one and pick one. So there's one automatically I'm going to get. The other one, I got to think about it. Tell me what you think of the others. Not that I don't feel sorry for the poor lad, but you hardly need Tripp's assistance. I can smash my way through most locked doors and containers, and he's such a coward. He's not much good in a fight. I do have Knock as a spell choice, so... Of the ladies, Jabuli is rough and easy to get along with. Kaidala is shy but fearless in a fight. I suspect she still courts death. What do you mean she still courts death? I fear you must have lost some memories when you were brought back. Let's just hope you've not lost too much else. When we met Kaidala, she begged us to kill her. Her face was a burning scar, like the forest that had been her home. When she saw us coming towards her, she collapsed in tears, begging for a quick, painless end. Instead, we brought her back into our little group of outcasts and helped her rebuild her life, weak as a nymph, but strong in the forces of nature. She makes a powerful druid. Thank you for your candor. I owe you nothing less. You can trust me to always tell you the truth. I have other questions. Alright. That's all my questions. I need to So fine, friend. How are we to proceed? I need to speak to the others before I decide. If a spirit could possibly become paler, Calabas suddenly does. I understand, Nadia, but remember all the good times we had, when it comes time to choose. I should like to think that being friends for so long should mean something. Well, go speak to the others. I kinda like it though. It's neat. And I mean, we go back and forth a bit, so we'll get to define ourselves too. Just who we were versus who we are is an interesting question. Okay. Some leather armor. That'll be good. I think I'm gonna wear that. I've got a weapon already. How is the weapon? The magic mace. And I got resurrection. Nice. Okay. Another warrior spirit. Okay. What? Where am I? Alright, so I've talked to Calabas, Soul Harvester. Who are you? The spirit eyes Kaidala with a ravenous hunger. It's not for you I wait. Who are you? Blackest death does not answer to you. I hunger, so leave me be. What do you hunger for? The ghostly creature's eyes flicker with annoyance. I will feed on this soul once it's released. Release the soul to me, that I might drag it down to the darkest pits and tear it, to feed on its pain and despair. Why Kaidala? Her soul weeps and longs for death. For her, there is no release. There is no release for those who seek to end their lives before their time is done. We harvest such souls and reap their pain. Well, I'm gonna fucking destroy you first. The spirit hisses in strange fits, and you realize it is laughing at you. Beyond your touch is blackest death. Beneath my notice are you. Begone. I shall answer no more questions. Well, given that well, it's a good thing I was already planning on resurrecting Kaidala, because that would otherwise be, you know, a little upsetting. Okay. Kaidala, the nymph druid, rises over her corpse, smiling, until she begins to listen to an inaudible voice. The voice upsets her, and she turns her large, watery eyes toward you. If I could have one standard +1 magical weapon, what would it be for real life? Well, I don't know how to use weapons in general for real life, so I think if I tried to use anything, I would probably just cut off my hand. Even if it were a mace or something without without an edge. Maybe I'll go with a dagger, because a dagger is something I might not be arrested for carrying, assuming I didn't, like, threaten people with it. And I might be able to carry that around without stabbing myself in a limb or worse. So, see, there's a reason. Like, my real-life role-playing group are lovely, but every so often someone will float the idea of, oh, let's play ourselves. And it's like, no. I don't want to play an RPG where I'm playing myself, thank you. I don't have any skills. I don't, at least not relevant skills. You guys seem to clearly think your stat level would be high enough to be worthwhile, but I don't think I would be. So no, I roleplay to play other people, thank you. Alright, so let's talk to Kaidala.
Death is not so terrible. Finally, I can go and be happy as I never could be in life. You know well how hard these years have been to me, so I do hope you will let me go.
There's some guy over there who wants to eat your soul, so no.
The others all want to live, so I make your choice easier. Take 2 of them and leave me be.
Death will not be pleasant for you. I do not understand what you are talking about. Truly, I tell you, it is not so bad here. Once you let me go, I shall move on to a nicer place. Of that, I am confident. There's something waiting to torture your soul. I have noticed you speaking to something, but whatever you think you see, it is not real, Nadia. Put it from your mind. Obviously, your own death has scattered your wits. You have been a friend of sorts. Perhaps you are my only friend, but I do not think that is enough for me to hold on to life. Have pity and let me go. Is our friendship not enough to make you want to live? Kaidala's eyes mist over. If it means so much to you, then I will join you. But I think it is not fair to our other companions. I shall devote my healing powers and as many of the powers of nature still in my command to your services. You do hold a special place in my heart, Nadia. Perhaps we shall see where it leads us. I have a few questions for you. I will do my best. It is the least I can do for you. Why do you long to die? The terror of the night, when my forest was put to the torch by superstitious fools, is burned into my mind for eternity. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. The flames roared and devoured all of my creatures, all of my sisters, the dryads, even me. The flames licked at my face and my hair. The flesh on my body was scorched black when you found me. Oh, Nadia, the pain in my body is gone, but my mind and my soul, they burn. Even now they burn. Tears flow down her cheeks. The scar on one side are still red and sore, despite the passage of time. I am sorry to bring back these memories. It is understandable. If only time could hold still for a while, that I could catch my breath. Maybe then the pain would be eased. But you do have a choice to make. What more do you need from me? Why couldn't you be healed? We tried, but the earth where my forest stood, it is scarred. The people who burned it, they make certain nothing grows on it. Even the smallest shoot is quickly pulled or burnt. There's no future for me, not in this life. Even you must see that. We'll find a way to heal you. Ah. She smiles hesitantly at you. For the first time in many months. Oh, she smiles hesitantly at you for the first time in many months. You are too optimistic for this world, Nadia. You shame me. I guess sometimes that is a good thing. What else would you like to discuss? What skills do you have exactly? I am a druid and can heal you, or wield the powers of nature to assist you. I do not fear death, so I am not afraid to enter battle either. I prefer to use natural weapons, such as a club or a quarterstaff. If I had my former powers back, then I would be formidable indeed, but that is in the past. The destruction of my home ruined me and stole my natural gifts. So who would you say I should not choose? I know he's a good man, but Calabas's fiery countenance is too much for me. It is harder for me to be near him. I would not condemn him to death for it, though. Indeed, I view all of our companions as far more worthy than I. Would you be able to work with Calabas if I chose both of you? Of course I would. if that is necessary. He has always been kind to me, and it is in my mind alone that he would pose a danger to me. Fires took my home, and he is a creature of fire. All of his passions burn hot. I have even thought that his fascination with you may be burned hotter than thee, but I could be wrong. It is not my place to say such things. That's an admirable sentiment. I owe them nothing less. They have all helped me in the past. I would do anything to help them, or you. I have other questions. All right. I guess that's all the questions. Will you go and speak to the others now, or have you made your choice? I need to speak to the others. There should be no need. You leave me here, and rest easy with your decision. Do not be long, Lifeholder. I grow impatient. Well. Alright. Well, that pretty much guarantees I have to pick her. Do I want to pick Calabast? I'm a little worried that if I pick Calabast, that'll interfere with the romance, because it sounds like he's a romance option. Also. One sec. Okay. So, let's see if I can talk to the others. Am I Googling? I admit to nothing. I do like to know what I'm getting into, though. Alright, we got a bow. I'm gonna have to ditch some of this shit once I figure out who I'm naming. More clothes. Probably don't need the robes, though. I'm gonna probably ditch those pretty soon. Okay. Let's see if we can find the thief and the wizard girl. Oh, these look nice, actually. Another warrior spirit. The spirit moans, seemingly unaware of your presence. Okay. No items are gold. I ransacked him already, I think. Ah. Ooh, chain chair. Okay, well, we're stealing that one. Okay. Dead orcish warrior. Ah, there's Jabuli. The wizard girl. Jabuli's spirit rises up, trembling with either fear or rage. She appears to listen to an inaudible voice, and then looks at you carefully.
This is not a test I envy you, my friend. Still, I would rather be alive than dead. I assume that the voice speaking to me also spoke to you. So, what shall you do? Will you choose the path of wisdom and discernment and choose me for an ally? Oh, what a typically Rakshasa thing to say. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
Tell me why I should choose you. The power of the Rakshasa is well known, though I am far limited in comparison to how I was before banishment. My people stripped me of my sorcerer's powers, forcing me to learn something anew. I am now a wizard, and I find my new calling to be more to my liking. I still retain some of my natural spell resistance, despite the weakness of my exile. Why were you exiled? I have a different view of life than my people do. I would rather not discuss the details of my exile right now. I have other qualities, though. I'm good at analyzing people and what they say. I can determine what motivates them, and often I can tell if they're lying. This could be useful to you. I have a few questions for you. We know much about each other, yet we have often kept secrets, too. I will answer as best as I can. What skills can you offer me? Magic, intelligence, a knowledge of tactics, and an ability to discern the motivations and lies of others. If I'm in your party, I will try to be sure that no one deceives you. All of these abilities wrapped up in a perfectly magnificent package. How could you resist? What do you think of the others? Yeah, the Rakshasa ways. While I feel for the difficulties she has faced, I do not care for Kaidala overmuch. She's too insecure, which goes against my own confident nature. Calabast is strong and a good companion, so I would recommend him on those counts. Trip is rather pathetic in a fight, but he is an excellent thief. You know your strengths and weaknesses better than I, and the decision is yours. If you desperately need a healer, then you might need the insecure nymph. I just hope you'll choose me. How badly could her insecurity be a problem? The damage to her physical body was bad enough, but her spirit was far worse off. She will do it as you ask, but she will accept death better than any. The rest of us will fight to hold on to life, but I worry that Kaidala will suddenly give in one day and let herself die when she's really needed. The Trip is weak and cowardly, but I think he could be trained to be useful. When he strikes from the shadows, he can be quite formidable. Thank you for your opinion. I can only ever offer an opinion, but I will always tell you the truth. I will not hide behind a false mask just to like pleasing things. Okay, other questions? That's all. Okay, I need to... Then perhaps you're ready to choose, unless you wish to seek answers from the others first. Either way, I'm not going anywhere until you're ready. I need to speak to the others. That would be the wisest choice. I hope you shall return, friend. Alright, so there's one more to talk to. Where the fuck did he go? Okay, so I found Calabast. There's an orc, who I've looted already. I found Kaidala. Where's Trip, though? Warrior Spirit, a Warrior Spirit. Another one. This is strange. Where's the thief? I want to give him a shot to talk to me, at least. Oh, there he is. Okay. Solo Trip. With a yowl of fright, Trip's shade rises above his torn and ravaged body. His eyes stare with a glassy look as he listens to an inaudible voice. Finally, he sighs and looks at you.
Choices, choices. They are yours to make, so says the new voice. For a voice in my head, it certainly seems to be most persistent. The other voices don't trust this new voice. I can be a good helper. Really, I can. No one moves through the shadows or picks a lock quite like Trip. And forget about traps. I take care of them for you. Yes?
What other voices are you talking about? Nothing. No voices. No, my good friend. There are no voices in here. He taps his head, then whispers, "Shut up. You must not speak so loud. She might hear you and not pick us." Tell me more about why I should choose you. I could be useful. I could. Oh, what could I do? Oh, I know. I can find things. Yes, I'm very good at finding things that no one else can see. You like things, right? Well, of course you do. Red things, purple things, old things, new things, gem things, magic things, things that you can really sink your teeth into and mull for a while, rubbing them through the dust and dirt to add the extra flavor. I guess you are good at finding extra treasure. That's the right path for your thoughts. Yes, listen to that voice of reason. It tells you of the time Trip saved your life when the bad shadows come calling. You need Trip. That's what it says. I have a few questions for you first. Questions? I can answer questions. I have no fear of words unless they are mean, cruel words or loud words. I do not like loud words either. You can't trust them. Okay. What skills can you offer me? I sneak so well no one ever hears me. I pick a lock, I disable a trap, I've even picked a pocket or two. Not yours, though. Never yours. But best of all is my ability to find hidden things. Caches of gold, secret doors, and all of these marvelous things are so easy for me to find. Without me, you would be a poorer woman. What do you think of the others? Forget the nasty cat thing. She's mean and cruel and would eat me. If she does not know, I would give her some kind of disease. Yes, I am a pest to her, so better not take any chances. Do not take the dwarf man either. He hurts the eyes and hides the shadows with his fiery features. And the nymph? Why, I am a perversion of nature and proud of it. She would cure me of myself. But you will choose another besides me, I see that now. So choose either of the latter, but let hungry Jaboli beast rot and die. Then she cannot eat me. Why do you think she'll eat you? Have you seen that hideous face? She claims to have her honor to protect and would never eat me, but I know the truth. Smells like cat, feels like cat, sounds like cat, smack me if it isn't a cat. The only thing stopping her from eating me is my disease. Maybe she would turn into a rat. She might make a sexy rat. Don't you agree? If she ate you, you could hardly appreciate a sexy rat. Good point, a very good point. I applaud your wisdom. That's why I enjoy traveling with you. Such uncommonly good sense. I guess that helps somehow. Yes, Trip will help you. Just bring me back and see what we can do. You can be my champion, and I shall be your shadow. I will keep you safe from harm. That's all my questions. Good, good. Your questions were starting to frighten me. Now, if you just want to choose me, then we can get on to making you a wealthy woman. I need to speak to the others before I decide. The quivering spirit twitches feverishly. The others? They will lie to you. Yes, they will. But heed the words of Trip. Trust no one, ever. Except me. I am the exception to the rule. But you know this. Sorry. Sorry, I grovel at the feet of your wisdom. It would serve you well. All right. Well. That is tough. Okay. So, now I'm going to do some thinking. Give me a moment, and I shall think. Like I said, I know who I want to choose. So... Okay, one sec. Okay. Well, I don't really need the rat, though. And I find him off-putting. I think I might go with Calabast and Kaidala. Though I just gotta be careful not to accidentally romance Calabast. Because it sounds like he's another romance option.
Are you ready to send me to my final rest?
I've made a choice. I'm ready to hear it. May I rest from my dirty journey now? Or do you still require my... Yeah. I'm ready to hear it. May I rest from my journey now? Or do you still require my existence? I would like you to return and assist me. She heaves a heavy sigh. So be it. I shall do my best. Okay. Shoot. Oh, so I get to condemn them to death first? Oh shit, that's kind of cruel. Shoot. Well, I know I'm not gonna go with Trip, unfortunately. Poor guy.
Oh, you've come to cast Trip down.
Alright. I can't choose you, I'm sorry. No, 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 please not into the darkness. Trip switches and claws to no avail. His spirit is drawn into another plane of existence. Ah, poor fellow. Poor fellow. That was hard, yeah, I know.
How are you, my friend? Are you ready to send me to my final rest?
Alright, I would like you to return. Huh, that was a weird glitch. I get 2 points for good for that. So be it, I shall do my best. Now this is gonna be hard. Now, as a cleric, I can probably be my own tank, so maybe I don't need Calabast. Maybe I can go with the Rakshasa woman. It might be kind of fun to have 2 healers and a wizard, huh? Shoot, I don't know. I didn't actually figure this part out. Okay. Ah, no. Clerics do make great tanks. Well, I guess I'll take you up on it then. Alright. I'm sorry, Calabast.
So you've come back to your dear friend Caleb.
Good to hear at last. What will your choice be then? I can't choose you, old friend. He nods, showing that he understands, then fades away into oblivion. You hear a whisper as he goes. Drink its toast in my soul. In remembrance. Then he is gone. Yeah. Poor fellow. At least they don't give me evil points for sacrificing one. That would make me feel really sad. Alright, so... let's find... Jubilee. I hope I end up being a good tank. If this turns out to be a terrible idea, I'm blaming you, William Barty, just so you know. Alright, poor Trip. Poor Trip. Where the fuck'd she go? I think she was up here. Kinda feel like I should have picked Calabast, though.
Are we ready then?
I have made a choice. And what did your best wisdom and judgment decide? I would like you to return to help me. You have made a good choice, one that I would give you no reason to regret. Alright, I feel more corporeal. Well, it's a ladies' night. So let's see about what I've looted and what we can use. Or this could go poorly. Yeah, this could go poorly. Especially AI spellcasting is terrible. Bet you didn't think of that. I didn't think about that either. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh shoot, they won't let me open more inventory windows at a time? That's annoying. Alright, well let's okay, I got mine at least. Well, let's put this stupid pot helmet on my head. We're not gonna have much use for the great axe, so we'll put that down. Well, yeah, but unfortunately, we might not have those items, so this could be very, very entertaining. Alright. Give her the leather armor. Okay. And now you say that. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't have pause. Don't give me this error right now. And I'm not getting a response. Shit. Really? After all that? Oh no. Oh no, and I didn't save. No. No, don't do this to me. Alright, one sec. Well, no, I'm back to level 1. I get to build her at this point. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to have to replay all that over again. So, nope, no response. Shoot, I haven't had the inventory bug since this patch entered. Well, I guess my computer finally realized that it was being too cooperative. Alright. Well, that's alright. I know, right? And it's been, oh fuck, it's been an hour. Alright, well most of that was just reading dialogue, so I can zip through it really quick. Oh no. I gotta zip through the fucking initial battle, too. No. Oh, fuck. Alright, well that's my own fucking fault, isn't it? Alright, well, fuck it. We're gonna do it anyway. Sorry, guys. This is, like, idiotic. On the plus side, I guess it gives everyone a chance to weigh in on who I should keep or who I should banish next go around. Fuck. Ah, fucking fuck. Fuck. And of course you're not responding in a moment, but that's normal. There we go. Alright. Tell me I've got an autosave. I do not. Fantastic. Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna murder something. Alright, well, things always go much faster when I'm not reading a shit ton of dialogue. So, oh, but it's voiced. Shit, it's voiced. Am I gonna even be able to zip through it? Well, we'll find out. Oh, man. Fuck. Fuck. The crash always hits at the worst time. And, of course, right now it's not responding again. Fucking lag. Come on. There we go. No, that's actually not what I wanted to do, because I'm a fucking idiot. More lag as I get back to the screen I need. Okay. No! Alright, back. I feel like I'm cursed tonight. Alright. Come on, hurry up. On the plus side, I think a good portion of my time spent so far on this game has been lag because of this. Alright. Okay, good. Because if this keeps up, I may have to do some troubleshooting instead. But we can do one more. Alright, here we go. Alright.
The enemy lies just ahead.
No! You've led us this.
It's
No one's...
No?
Trips gained.
stupid.
I'll not flee from this or any other foe.
If this is a...
Then the majority... We face...
We will...
Alright, there we go. That was pretty quick. So, yeah. I'm actually thinking though with the cleric I might want to take the fighter instead of the wizard.
I leave you no other choice.
On the other hand, I'm probably okay with the wizard.
The keep shall be ours.
Hell no, I should go with what I chose before. Commit to the bit. Alright. So actually, let's see if I can save right now. Alright. Action. On the plus side though, the game-built version of the character is done. Death apparently like weakens you up again, which is probably for the best. Even though, I mean, I can't complain. I was doing pretty well, I think. Hi, Caliban. Oh my, Great Thief is nice, isn't it? Am I sure I want the wizard?
Burn, blast you!
You must fall for the great...
Burn, blast you! Burn! Burn,
I'm
blast
starting
you!
to wonder.
Burn!
Alright. Uh-oh. There we go. Come on. Murder your way through. Come on.
Burn, blast! I'll have your head on a stake. Just stand still for a fleet.
Oh shit, I should probably heal myself. Alright. least this is going pretty quickly. Actually, quicker than last time, I think. Alright. Let's make sure Trip doesn't die yet. Not before the plot wants him to die. Ooh, she's a kitty cat. Alright, that's made my decision harder. I'm gonna go with the wizard and the nymph. Girl time. Girl power. What the fuck? Did I just kill Trip? No, I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. I accidentally killed him. No, I want to cure Sirius. Okay, poor thing. I mean, I am gonna kill him, but not then. Alright, yes. I'm gonna stick with what I chose before. Okay. Alright, what order did I do this to? I asked what's so important. How do you know my name? Unmask yourself, coward. Lay down and surrender. Enough talk, it's time I kill you. And now we're all gonna die. Okay. I have to admit, this isn't too slow once we get started.
Thank the gods you've arrived.
Stand back. I'll shield who I can.
Ah, she's got old Sharwin face. Or new Sharwin face. One of the Sharwin faces. I never remember which one's the old one versus which one's the new one. Alright. Lots of groans and screams.
Wake up.
Alright.
Don't be such a nuisance. It's time you wake up. So, you do live. Good.
Who are you? Okay. Where are my companions? We must go to them now. What do you mean transform? What kind of weapon? Blunts. Mace. Alright, yes. What do I do now? Alright, now let's level up again, and then we are going to save. Alright. So, now I need to tilt up and murder some rats.
You must fall for the greater good.
Okay.
Feel the energy that comes with, like a reef. Now, I shall raid.
What do I choose? Okay. That was the ones I banish. Then I'm ready. Okay. Alright. Let's loot corpses and start getting things done. Oh shoot, is the loot randomized? I think the loot might be randomized. Okay, let's talk to Calabast. Okay.
I'm sure you would not want to.
Aw, must take life by the hand and let her lead down the path of her pleasures, so you'll not forget the joy of our journeys. Alright, we have had some good times. That we have last. Couple them with my powers in battle, and how can you go wrong? Question for you. Why are you on fire? What skills can you offer? What do you think about the others? What do you mean she still courts death? Thank you for your candor. I have other questions. That's all my questions. I need to speak to the others. Okay. Alright. Poor fellow. I'm sorry. I do rather like him. It's unfair that I don't get to choose all of them. Okay. Alright. Where's the creepy-ass thing? There it is. Let's talk to the creepy-ass thing. Because that gives me a nice motivation to, rescue Kadala. Who are you? Oh shit. I accidentally debugged mode myself. There we go. What do you hunger for? Why Kaidala? I shall destroy you first. Goodbye. Alright. Talk to Kaidala.
Death is not... The others all want to live, so I'm...
Oh, I forgot to... Oh, shoot. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's go back to this one, because I want to say the sympathetic thing. Okay, that's all my questions. Need to speak to the others first. Alright, so I definitely can't kill her off because of that. Alright, got a battle axe, which I'm gonna get rid of in a moment, but that's okay. Get this shit. That one I'm keeping. Okay. Orcish warrior. Warrior. Before I open any okay, actually, let's save real quick. Save over the sell-off ones. Don't freeze on me while I'm saving, thank you. Okay, Trip's over here. Poor Trip. Our items are gold. Alright, let's talk to Warrior Spirit. Alright, poor thing. Okay.
Choices! I can be a good help.
Other voices. Tell me more about why I should choose you. You are good at treasure. Questions for you first. What skills can you offer me? What do you think of the others? Why do you think she'll eat you? Could hardly... Alright. I have to speak to the others. Okay. Poor Trip. You're pretty much doomed because I took the knowledge domain. I might regret that with traps, but I can at least deal with locks. Okay.
This is not a test. Will you choose the path of wisdom and discernment and choose...
Alright. Oh, I don't even ask her before, so I shouldn't choose you? Not at all. It's just that such a statement would be very egotistical and very typical for one of my species, as you already know. I have a rather different view on life than the rest of my species. I did. You do, yeah. And what are your views? Rakshasa believe they are superior. Rakshasa believe they are so superior to all other races that they have the right to do whatever they want. We enslave entire races, wiping out civilizations to further our own selfish designs. I look at my people and I see a power and nobility eclipsed by foolish strife and selfish cruelty. If we could only turn from our corruption and focus on a just society, great things could be accomplished. What is a just society? I do not claim that we should all run out and give everything we own to the weaker races or such nonsense. I simply think that we should uphold a common set of laws that all people should obey. Nobles should not be exempt from these laws, nor the rich. Sounds good to me. Chiboli grins widely at you. Enough of the philosophical discussions, though. Let's go back to our usual banter. Have you made a decision yet? Well, tell me why I should choose you. Alright, we've already gone through these. Okay. Questions for you first. Skills you can offer. What do you think about the others? Thank you for the opinion. I have other questions. That's all my questions. Need to speak to the others. Alright. I think I've looted everybody now. Map is pretty complete, except for maybe the very bottom. So, yeah, let's quick save. Yeah. You get knocked up with the knowledge domain. Yes, that is true. Sorry. I'll behave. Alright, but I guess it's time for me to do what I need to do and hope I don't crash again. it is kind of humbling that I just went through what took me an hour to do the first time in about 15 minutes. I am a very slow player when I'm reading things out loud, I guess. I did have some technical issues though, I suppose, but not that many, so I have no fucking excuse. Alright, so let's see. Sadly, poor Trip, you are the first to be sacrificed.
Oh, you've come to...
Alright. I can't choose you, I'm sorry. Bye-bye. That is so sad. That is rough. That's not fair. That is not fair. I don't want to have to be the one to do that. Okay.
How are you, my friend? Are you ready to send me?
Okay, I need you to return. Alright, poor thing. Not for the Soul Harvester, I'd let her die,
you've
but...
come back
well,
to
then,
your
I want to
dear
romance her.
friend Calabast. Well,
Okay, I can't choose you. Aw. He's so lovely. I do like him. It's not fair. Why must you do this to me?
Are we ready then?
Alright, return to help me. Alright, so... Alright, let's see about armoring up. I'm good, it looks like. I need to seek out her inventory. I'm gonna give her leather armor, but she can of course keep that. Club. Alright, can she use a bow and arrow? No, she cannot. Alright, and guess I don't need that. That. Okay. Alright, we'll go with Jabuli now. Can you use a bow and arrow? You cannot. Okay, so there's no real point in keeping that. Can't drop it for some reason. That's weird. Alright. I think you can use a crossbow, though. So let's give you a crossbow. Let me put a pot on my head. Crossbow bolts. Can you use a short sword? You cannot. I do have a dagger for you. Here you go. Actually, I should... Some of the clothing I dropped, didn't I? Probably should have kept some of that because you're going to need an outfit. It's probably best if I don't force you to run around naked. Okay. Shredded clothes. Ah, fuck. I'll take that off temporarily. I'm looking for the vagabond rags, which I promptly got rid of, and then I kind of need again. Okay. Got that. There we go. I'll give you those. She did get to keep her boots. What did the boots do? That's fair. I have no intention of making people give up their boots. I don't think anyone can use a longsword. Alright. Now I can get rid of that. Weird that it didn't let me get rid of it before, but that's okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Hey, it didn't die on me this time. So let's check the spells. Oh shit. That is not a lot of spells, is it, right now? Okay. I'm not going to use inflict light wounds at this point in time. Identify will be useful. Let's go with bless. I rarely have... Oh, I've got bless though. Oh, I mean I could have more than one bless, I guess. Magic weapon might be good. Can I cast that on my own thing? That would be good, especially if I can double it. Shield of Faith. Did I just lose sound? Oh no, there we go. You know, I'm thinking summon creature might be a good thing too. And cantrips. Let's get light because light always bugs me. Alright. I don't want to... Well, I guess maybe I'll keep the inflicted minor wounds, just in case. Alright. I'm gonna keep a cure down here, though. Because you never know if you're gonna need to co-opt and... Okay. I don't think I get to tell Jabuli what to memorize, do I? I think that's gonna be up to her. Alright, let's rest. Alright, then I get to figure out where we go from here. Now that I have my, people. I have a nymph and a Rakshasa lady. Magic weapon. After experiencing a painful and humiliating death, I was raised by a strange magical force. The force spoke to me and transformed itself into a magic weapon. The weapon told me that my companions are also dead, and that I must choose 2 of them to bring back to life to accompany me. The masked man who we have been pursuing appears to have been killed by the same blast that I was, and his forces have been scattered, at least for now. If I am to regain my power and purge the region of all of his followers once and for all, I must do so from within the safety of the keep. I will need my companions' help if I am ready to, or if I am to succeed. I have chosen 2 companions, and I'm ready to go to the keep. Alright, well that indicates where I should go, huh? Alright, let's quick save. I have begun the game officially. It only took me an hour and a half to get through the opening of the game, but it is what it is.
Not much I can do with that.
Yep. I think there's a cinematic coming. Something's down below. Stay back from the edge, Mama Dane. Nonsense, Dylan. What monster would attack twice in the same night? Don't you answer that, young man. I'd rather be safe than sorry, that's all. Halt, who goes there? A young guard peers over the battlements. Torchlight glints off your weapon, causing him to pull back.
Enemies at the gates! Sound the alarm! They brought a second wave!
Stand back, fool! We are no goblin kin! Would you attack those who come to help you?
Am I so hideous to you that you would mistake me for a kobold or an orc? We come to help you.
They don't look like no orcs or goblins to my eyes, poor as they might be. Sir Dylan, perhaps you shouldn't be so quick to call the attack.
You can't see the woman intervening on your behalf, but by her voice, she strikes you as a kindly old lady.
Who are you and what are your intentions then? Speak quickly before my men rain arrows down upon you.
Nadia de Montmorency at your service, and I mean you no harm. The gods have answered our prayers, Sir Dylan. Father Dishal has told us that if the gods saw fit and we should live, they would intervene, and now a hero stands at our gates requesting entrance. Where were the gods when the banner died? Why did their intervention not come then? Step into the light down there, that I may have a better look at you. I recognize you now. You were the ones who cut our assailants' ranks from the rear and took them by surprise. You fought bravely, stranger, and that gave our she-mage, Yenna. Why the fuck would you say she-mage? Sexist little creep. Time to cast her spell. And she cast it in the nick of time. Give her my thanks. She's retired to her tower since the battle and refuses to speak with most anyone, perhaps in fear that you had fallen beneath her blast. She will be grateful to see you whole, I'm sure. Come, let us celebrate the fact that you still live, stranger. Throw open the gates. It's not an enemy who awaits us, but a hero who deserves our thanks. Get moving, men. I will meet you below. Take my arm, Mama Dane, and let me help you down the stairs. Your kind company has been a balm to my jangled nerves this night. A hero's welcome, then, to the Keep of Sion. Stranger, I think the Hand will be pleased to meet you, and doubly pleased to have your help, I'm sure. I think she misses the guidance of the banner, though. Too bad you didn't arrive early enough to keep him from falling to the masked man's forces. Now the Hand is in charge all alone. What is the banner, and the Hand? The banner is the highest-ranking officer in the keep. Our lord was killed many years ago, and the banner has been ruling here ever since. He was killed by the invaders early in the battle. The Hand is the commander of the armies, and next in charge after the banner, but we really should get going. I dare not leave my command of the gates too long. I'm ready when you are. Excellent. I'm sure the Hand will want to reward you for your service. I haven't met such a great hero in years. But enough of that. I better get you to the main gates right away. Let us be quick. Yep, so I'm back down to level 2. That's a shame. Enevid Divine. As you arrive, you see the hand, Enevid, speaking with a man in priestly raiment.
We have driven off the last of them. Do you think they will come again?
If their leader still lives, there are enough of them to regroup and return. Hopefully Yenna has taken care of that for us. For if not, it will only be a matter of time before they return.
We have killed enough of them that it should give them pause. We should have a little time to recuperate. I just hope it is enough.
If Pharos, Lord of Battles, judges us worthy, we shall continue. I wish the banner yet lived.
So do I, Dinskull.
Oh, Dinskull,
So do
that's
I.
how you say his name.
The Keep needs a strong leader. Perhaps it is time I assumed the role of banner, though the timing strikes fear into my very soul.
My lady, we are all saddened by the banner's death, but might I introduce someone who brings hope?
We welcome any relief in this war, even if it is just a temporary respite. Tell us, Dylan, who is this one who stands before us?
I'll wait for him to introduce me. I am pleased to introduce Mistress Nadia, a hero who has come to our lands at great peril to herself. The woman who broke through the battle lines and distracted the masked man long enough for Yenna to see to his destruction. If it weren't for this hero, all Cyan would surely have been lost. You overstate my role, but thank you for the kind introduction, Dylan. Dylan blushes and says nothing more. And if it eyes you warily, it is good of you to come to our aid. As the Hand, an officer of the Keep of Cyan, I welcome you. So, Enevid, more of your incompetence has led to the death of more of our valiant defenders. With the banner dead, we are in sore need of a true ruler. Sir Beckett seems like a dick. As I was saying, Sir Beckett, I am the highest-ranking officer here in the Keep. My dear, do you really think that the people would settle for a poor orphan as the Lord of the Keep? Oh, I do not like this guy. Lord, I did not think we were. That's all right, dear. No one expects you to actually think, oh, they're good at making this guy hateful right away. Don't be rude to the lady. And if it smiles at you, while Sir Beckett raises an eyebrow in your direction. And who is this presumptuous fool? This fool is a hero. This fool saved our keep in the past night's battle while you kept to your nice, safe mansion. And if it smiles again, your cowardly actions and your rude demeanor do not bode well for a political campaign. Sir Beckett flushes red, then turns to you. I apologize, madam. Apology accepted, but keep a civil tongue. I shall try to do so. Now, if we make it back to the topic at hand. Everyone knows that our late banner was next in line to become lord, yet he refused the honor. Now that he is gone, it is time we truly had a new lord of the keep. And I suppose you think you should be our mighty ruler. Well, I am part of the nobility, and I'm soon to marry the highest-ranked noble in our lands, Lady Alicia, so I think I deserve to be considered. Does the ruler have to be a man? No, we could have a lady of the keep. I intend to be a contender. I have earned the right to try. Who chooses the new ruler? The nobles have always ruled here. Not anymore. This is something the guild leaders have discussed, and with the exception of your betrothed, we agreed that the guilds would choose the next lord or lady of the keep. That would be fair. Then even the nobles will have a say in it. I see nothing fair about it. The banner was. Well, I should not speak ill of the dead, but the guilds should never have been allowed to gain so much power. What are the guilds? There are 9 guilds in the cities, including one for the nobles. The guild masters make most of the decisions that affect the daily operations of the keep. So Enevid and Sir Beckett shall make their appeals before the Grand Guild Masters, and then they will vote to decide the leader. I see. The keep won't truly be safe until we have a strong leader who can destroy the invaders, not just drive them off or hide behind these walls. Why are we limited to those two as our only choices? What if we want a real hero as our lady? And where precisely are we to find a real hero? This young woman saved our lives. Right place, right time. That does not make her a hero. Your weapon speaks in your mind. This is the moment, though none realized it. I have been at work in the keep to prepare people for this election. My mace has apparently been finagling things. They will feel more comfortable around you than they would have. You'll have to work to gain votes, but they will be open to voting for you once you do something for them. Besides, we know nothing about her. Nadia might not even be interested in staying here at our keep. It would be an honor. As Nadia has never met the guildmasters and is not well known in the keep, we will postpone the guild vote for several days. Very well. I'm sure I can use that time well. I shall go and begin campaigning right now. I'm sure you will have many questions, Nadia, but I must give word out of this to all the other guildmasters. I'll ask Alice to be your guide during this time of this election. I shall send her here to meet you. Please come and see me at the temple when you get a chance. Nadia, you deserve a reward for your efforts in helping the keep. I would like you to take this. It's my old crossbow and bolts. Both are magical, so you can either sell them or use them. I need to arrange for the funeral rites for the banner. Then I suppose I will have to do my best to counteract all the deception Sir Beckett will be trying, not to mention my duties as the Hand. What are the Hand and Banner? Those are the titles of the highest-ranking officers below the Lord. The Banner is the person who promotes the Lord's justice and sees to the everyday operations of the keep. The Hand upholds the Banner, as the captain of the guards. The Hand is in charge of the military and defense of the keep. Why do you think Sir Beckett will be deceptive? Sir Beckett is a serpent, waiting in the grass to strike at his opponents. He has no honor, and his lack of scruples will give him some advantage in manipulating the vote. That is the only chance he has to win this election. I will do my best to stop them. Who's Alice? Alice is a local scout. She, like me, is an orphan. You'll find many of the people here at the keep have lost loved ones. Ah, here comes Alice now. She can answer any questions you might have. I shall be going now. May the best person win.
Now things are proceeding in most excellent fashion. Keep up the good work, and you shall become one of the most powerful people in all of Valrotha.
Your weapon's voice seems most pleased with you.
I know you must have questions, but I am only allowed to tell you a little. I will tell you the most important thing right now, though. All of the clues to answer your questions lie within the keep, or in the caves nearby.
So what is my ultimate goal here? Protect the keep, become its lady, destroy the masked man's forces before they can regroup. I know you probably don't trust me yet, but I'm on your side. So I have to figure this out on my own. I might give you a hint once in a while, but for the most part, you will need to exercise the brain of yours. I know you have one, hidden somewhere in this thick skull. Let's get going then. Good idea. Let's see what you can find out here. Alright. So my understanding, from what I read somewhere, is that you can't really easily 100% this game. So, like, there's a time limit, and I believe Rashke told me a way around it, but I don't actually remember what they said. So, hopefully they'll be around to help me with that when I continue it, because I'm not going to finish today, obviously. And maybe they can give me a hand, because otherwise I'm not really sure. Oh, well. And knowing my luck, the very first thing I do will probably make it so that doesn't work anyway, but we'll see. Anyway, here's Alice Blackhand. Alice is a cute young woman with a perpetual smirk and a twinkle in her eye.
Good day. When I was told to help you, I quickly sketched a map to the keep. There you go.
She sounds like a child.
I also know my way around the countryside and some of the caves, as I am one of the local scouts. I am proud to be working with a hero such as yourself.
You really sound like a child.
I will do all I can to help you attain lordship of the keep. My first suggestion is that you visit the guild masters. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, tell me about yourself. You want to know about me? I'm not really that exciting, I'm afraid. My Aunt Sarah is a guildmaster, which is as close to fame as I get. What did you want to know about me? Well, tell me about your past. I grew up here in the keep. My father was a soldier in Lord Kendrick's army, and I guess he must have died when they went to war. My mother died when I was young. She caught a cold one winter and started coughing very hard. She coughed up blood for a long time, and then one morning the house was silent. My Aunt Sarah, guildmaster for the landowners, took me in and raised me. She was always kind, but firm and hard-working. I'm sorry about your parents. Thank you. I just wish I knew what happened to my father. He must be dead, but no one knows how, when, or where. A lot of families lost children or spouses. Nobody ever found out where they went. They went riding off to war, but never showed up for the battle. No one has seen or heard a trace of them. There's something familiar about this tale, like a legend I once read, but I cannot place it. We should keep our ears and eyes open for some kind of magic around the keep, something old. That reminds me, you should go and speak to the Stan at the trade's office. He needs someone to help an archaeologist who is studying the magic of the keep. What kind of help? The ruins he was investigating seem to be protected by undead. He needs someone to help him get past them. Well, I'm always interested in old magic. Who knows how this could help you? The magic might give you the power to stop the invaders. Then people would have to vote for you, wouldn't they? Enough about the dead. My Aunt Sarah really took good care of me when I was young. Now I'm a scout for the keep. The pay is alright. At least the work isn't monotonous. How did you become a scout? I was just born to it, I think. Even when I was only 10 and my father was still around, I would wander outside the keep by myself. I would get into a lot of trouble for doing that, so I learned how to not to get caught. That skill has saved my life many times over the years. Once I reached an age where people started taking me seriously, I spoke to the banner, and he allowed me to prove myself and join the guard. Where did you get your name? She blushes slightly. It's more of a childhood nickname. I was always pretending to be a spy, and I would tell them, "That's not my name. My alias is." Then I would use a word I liked. Alias Nefarious, alias Rogue, alias Insidious. All of the largest and most colorful words I could find. People just gave up trying to remember them and just decided to call me Alias. What's your real name? I really don't like it. I prefer Alias, please. You can trust me. She looks down at her feet and scuffles to dirt and mumbles Bertha Blackhand. There's nothing wrong with the name. You're a liar. Thank you. I won't answer to it, though, so don't even try. I'm Alias. Even my father called me that. Let's talk about something else. That would be good. What would you like to know? Tell me about the guildmasters. There are 9 guilds, each headed by a man or a woman who is outstanding in their specialty. For example, my Aunt Sarah is the guildmaster of the landowners. She owns some of the most productive farmlands in the area. I'll tell you right now that if you prove yourself by destroying some of the monstrous army that attacked us, she would most likely vote for you. She always favors deeds over words, so along with my recommendation, I'm sure you'll have her vote. The rest of the guildmasters are a different story, but you'll manage. All you need is time. Tell me more about your Aunt Sarah. Aunt Sarah is a very earthy woman. She has lands outside of town. She's been asking for help from the military guard for almost a year now. There's a cave on her property that some goblins moved into. Unfortunately, the military has been weak since Lord Kedrick left with most of our army. Blah, blah, blah. I would free the land of these creatures, even if it is to help a farmer. Goblins are a foul abomination, horridly ugly. Not that I'm one to speak. I lost her accent. I had it pretty good before. I would free the land of these creatures, even if it was to help the farmers. Goblins are a foul abomination and horridly ugly. Not quite right. I'll have to hear it again sometime. Though it hardly seems worth our efforts to bother with such base creatures. I suppose it would go well towards furthering our popularity. Oh, interaction. If you were to get rid of the goblins for you, I'm sure Aunt Sarah would support your cause. I can even lead you to the caves myself. Shouldn't we talk to her first? Aunt Sarah's a woman of action over deeds. If you do the job for her, then speak to her, she'll be even more prepared. You know what? I'm kind of on board with doing it right now. Take me there, then. Great, follow me and try to keep up. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Fuck it.
Here we are. This is as far as I go. I can remain here and help you get back to town, or I can just return to the keep. Which would you prefer?
You can wait here for me. I won't move a muscle, unless I need to hide from a wandering monster or something. I am probably doing this completely wrong. But that's okay. It's not like I'm going into this intending to 100% it. That would be nice if I could do all the quests, because I like quests. Alright, what do I want? I think I want power attack, because I want cleave. And I am the closest thing we got to a fighter.
Already you have started back up the road to success. As you grow in power, so too do I.
Your weapon sounds so triumphant if slightly off-key fanfare in your mind.
As this is the first time you have increased in power, I shall draw upon your energies to increase my effectiveness as a fighting weapon. After this, I shall allow you to choose effects that you would like to add to me.
Interesting. I quite like that. Alright, so let's look around here and see if there are things I can do prior to going into the cave.
You asked the impossible. Think again.
Oh, there's something to kill. Okay. Hi, Kobold. I see you. There we go. I made a good team so far, I think. Alright, so I definitely want to go into the cave, but I want to see around first. Well, as soon as this darkness spell wears off. Come on. There we go. Alright. This does seem like a game that would have quite a bit of replay value. Alright, so that's locked, I think. Unless I cast a knock spell, which I don't have yet. Probably I don't want to actually rob the lady I want to vote for me. Seems like probably a bad idea. Oh, some wolves. Or crunchers.
For the greater good.
Where's a cruncher? Well, it's not a cruncher, I suppose. Okay. But I would like to help Alice because she's a friend, so doing this first seems like a good idea, even if it's not something that...
Impossible. Think again.
So even if it does mean I lose the chance to do something else later, I'm kind of happy to choose it. We are role-playing, hello? Which is why the Nobles Guild I will probably do last. If at all, because fuck the Nobles. Unless, I mean, it would be kind of cool to get rid of what's-his-name's support base out from under him. Oh, more things to fight. Oh, we're doing pretty good so far, though. I'm the... Oh shoot, I'm not doing too well. Let's cure light wounds me.
Justice guide my attack.
Oh shoot, this thing's hard to kill. Alright, so maybe I will see about inflicting some minor wounds on him.
For justice! Nature cries for your blood!
Okay, and I gotta cure what's-her-name. Oh, I have to cure myself too, shit. She did well by herself, though. That worked out well. Okay, let's kill this thing. Hey, stop that. Oh, shit. Oh, when did I quick save too? Oh, boy. Alright. You know what? That's irritating. Did I really not save later than that? You'd think I would fucking learn. You'd think I would fucking learn. Oh well. You know, viewers, there is a redeem about save your fucking game. It might not be a terrible idea to pick it. Alright. On the plus side, I already know how the opening's gonna go, so it should go pretty quick. Again. of course, now it's not responding. That's not good. Shit, this isn't good. It's finally... Not really. Okay, well, it's finally doing work, maybe. Okay. Alright, one sec. Now what? Okay. Alright, alright. Are you guys at least armored up now? Because I'm getting annoyed at myself. Okay, yes you are. Alright. Now let's just run through these real quick.
Not much I can do impossible. Think again.
I should probably tell them to stop helping me with the doors. Okay, so we've already gone through this part. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, sorry about that delay.
Enemies at the gates!
Okay.
Stan, am I... They don't look like...
We've already
Who
gone
are
through
you and
this.
what are your intentions then? Speak quickly.
Okay. I'm ready when you are. Okay, there we go. Made it. Fuck. Alright, now back to this part. We've seen this.
We have killed.
Politics,
So do I.
politics, politics, politics,
We
politics.
welcome any relief in the.
I went with the modest route. That guy's a dick. I defended a lady. Apology accepted, but with a keep a civil tongue. Doesn't have to be a man. What are the guilds? I see. It would be an honor. What are the hand and the banner? Why do you think he'll be deceptive? Who is Alias? Okay.
Now
And now I
things
get
are
to level up.
proceeding in most I know you must. All of the clues to answer your questions lie within the keep.
Ultimate goal. I have to figure things out on my own. Let's get going. Okay. And there's Alias. Okay. Uh-oh.
Good day. I also know my way around the countryside, and I will do all I can to help you attain.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your past. Okay. So about your parents. Kind of help. I'm always interested in good magic. How did you become a scout? Okay, where did you get your name? What is your real name? Persuade. There's nothing wrong with the name. Let's talk about something else. Okay, guildmasters. Tell me more about your Sarah. Should we talk to her first? Take me there then. Okay. Yep, Kingmaker. I'm hoping I'm not making any major mistakes, Rashgay.
This is as far as I go. I can remain here and help you get back
I
to
just
town,
got
or I
into the
can just
keep.
return to the keep.
You may
Which
notice.
would you prefer?
You may notice that I've been playing for 2 hours. That's because I managed to get through a whole lot of things and then had a crash without saving, and then that happened again. What mistake have I made? Oh dear. I made a mistake already? Goodness sake. Okay. Well, that's okay. Oh, okay. So, is it something I should try to undo, or was it more fun to play with the mistake? Ah, am I not supposed to be doing this quest yet? Oh, that's okay. I'm actually okay with the idea that I can't do all the quests this go round. But I'd like to do all the quests if I can, but if I can't, that's okay. Alright. Well, here we are. And you might have noticed I was zipping through the dialogue, and that's because I had already played up to this point and then died. And forgot to save. So, alright. Well, anyway. Well, here we are. This is as far as I go. I can remain here and help you get back to town, or I can just return to the keep. Which would you prefer? You can wait here for me, I guess. I won't move a muscle, unless I need to hide from a wandering monster or something. Oh, so I should have done that first? Well, we'll see. I might suck terribly. That's okay. I am playing cleric. Alright, concentration. Heal. Persuade. It is pushy dialogue, isn't it? Oh yes, I do want cleave, so...
Already you have started back up the road to success. As you grow in power, so too do I.
Your weapon sounds a triumphant, if slightly off-key fanfare in your mind.
As this is the first time you have increased in power, I shall draw upon your energies to increase my effectiveness as a fighting weapon. After this, I shall allow you to choose effects that you would like to add to me.
She is very enthusiastic. That's okay, though. I don't mind wandering around and accidentally getting myself killed for a while. You know that. Alright. I'll get to wander around town for free XP afterwards, right? I'm hoping. Oh, something's here to kill. 1 sec. I sense... Oh, there we go.
Surrender,
Hello.
or prepare to meet your
Aw,
end.
kobolds are so cute. Okay, then that's fine. We'll see. If I absolutely
Make
can't
your
do it,
cry
we'll
for
figure
your
it out.
blood.
But that's okay. Come here, you. I went with the ladies. I may regret this based on spellcaster AI, but what can you do? Worth replaying a few times to figure out how to collect all the votes. That would be fun, I think. I'll try not to spoil myself. Though if you have tips on how I can romance the pretty elf nymph lady, let me know. After all. No special achievement for it? Well, that's okay. I'm kind of a completionist by nature, so I probably would if I knew the trick ahead of time. I'd probably, and I think you told me, but I forgot. I'd probably use it, but otherwise, I'm not going to worry too much. I have to say, one thing streaming's been, well, that's okay. I was kind of figuring with the official mod, there was probably not going to be anything too risque. Did you see though? I did get Fenthic laid in Solafin. Speaking
Did you
of,
call? Is there something I can do for you, friend?
okay, stop and talk for a minute. What did you wish to speak about? What was life in your forest like? That life seems so far removed from where we are today. I can't say that I truly miss it though. Except my tree. I miss my tree with an ache that I cannot even begin to describe. I never really had any friends, not like I do now. She smiles at you as she says this. No friends? Actually, that seems unlikely with the full beauty of a nymph. Oh. Well, that does sound like symbolic sex at least, so I'll aim towards that goal. That it was a different life, and I was a different person. I didn't really miss the fact that I had no friends. Most of the time, I could always use my charms to ensnare a little company. None of the forest creatures could really be called my friends. Nymphs don't tend to live close to each other. Too much competition. Dryads are too flighty to be good friends, though. We did share some time together. The animals were probably my closest friends, but they live at a different speed. It was hard to become close. The closest I came to friendship was with a druid, but I don't think you could even count him as a friend. Why wouldn't he count as a friend? It wasn't really much of a relationship. I suppose I had a strange sort of a rapport with him, but it's actually kind of embarrassing. As a druid, he knew what my kind was like, and not wanting to expose himself to the dangers of being around a nymph, he cast a protector spell on his encampment against Fae. He also avoided any part of the forest that he thought I might occupy, and the animals took it as a game to try to help him. Were you searching for him? At first I was merely curious about him. When I realized he was actively avoiding me, I began to try in earnest. Finally, after many attempts, I was able to trick him into inviting me into his encampment. How? I figured he would only speak to animals, and I wanted to appear as an animal he would be curious about. So I concentrated all of my magical energies and turned into a chicken. I bet you'd make a cute chicken. She giggles. Why, thank you, Nadia. I bet you would make some quality poultry yourself, but do you understand my reasoning? How many chickens do you see in a forest setting? I figured he would spot me and think I was lost. I was right. He took me back and invited me into his encampment, nullifying his protective spells, but when I got there, I found I was too frightened of revealing him in my true form. You feared his reaction? Yes, I was afraid of his reaction. I didn't want to have to use my powers to capture his mind, or worse, to kill him. He was chattering on about life in the forest and acting very protectively towards me. I just sat there and radiated pleasant thoughts. When he went to bed that night, I went back to my home. I was determined to return the next day and reveal my true identity, but I didn't. I went back for almost 2 weeks, remaining disguised, fearing to be rejected by this strange human. Sounds like you had feelings for him. I suppose I did. It didn't matter in the end. One day I came to his encampment. He was gone. I never saw him again. Maybe he would have returned, but shortly after that my forest was destroyed. I don't know what ever became of my druid. Probably I never will. But these are melancholy thoughts. Let's turn our attention back to more important things. Okay? Now let's talk to my other lady.
I'm sorry, did you wish to speak to me, my friend?
Let's stop and talk a moment. Of course, my friend. What can Jabali bring her wisdom to bear on? Well, tell me about your home. You would not have enjoyed living there, I can tell you. Only the most beautiful of slaves had any pleasure in their lives. I fear you would have been sent to the mines like the majority of slaves. Well, that's rude. I do not say these things to offend you, but so much of life as a Rakshasa is wrapped up in our slave culture. How did you feel about that? I had no problem with slavery until I lived here among the societies made up of entirely free peoples. At the time, I did not realize how detrimental to our society it was. I lived in a beautiful mansion, surrounded by the fairest slaves of many races. My every whim was fulfilled almost instantly. The problem with having everything in that life quickly grows boring. I decided to make life more interesting. I would go out and explore other realms. That's how you came here? No, that was much later in life. I joined one of our exploratory expeditions, as they were called, and though it turned out to be little more than a conquering force. We found a new people, a fascinating realm full of scholars, artists, and philosophers. They were not a fierce, warlike people, which made them easy to conquer. There was one holdout, one small group of scholars who were resisting us from inside the largest library. It was the size of a small city and contained a copy of every writing ever found. What happened next? Finally, the leader of our expedition made a deal with the warring scholars. He agreed to preserve every single piece of writing if the scholars would give up peacefully. The scholars agreed, and were horrifying when our men took each book and scroll and ripped them apart, shuffling all the pages together into one giant, indecipherable mess. Oof. Watching the tears of the scholars, not from the chains on their neck, but from the destructions of their knowledge, I became sickened by the honor of my people. But that's enough for now. Let us continue. Okay. Well, that's a horrible story. But I always kind of like that as a, stop that. As a, I guess you can, why does it keep trying to send me that way? Stop walking around, you idiot. I am literally right next to what I want to interact with. The pathfinding is being a little bit twitchy today. Stop it. Why do you keep turning me around? You're literally turning me around, and I don't understand why. Okay. And now I don't even see a door. There we go.
Not
You
much
asked
I can
the
do with that.
impossible.
Alright, that's fine. It reminds me of, what's his name? Harry Sullivan from, is this Harry Sullivan? No, that's the guy from, fucking, early, Fourth Doctor, Doctor Who. Harry Wilson in Leverage, where he had been kind of a horrible person, but he, essentially became a good person because, he got sick of doing horrible things. And I kind of like that, because, you know, a lot of, like, redemption arcs start with, you know, something terrible happening to the protagonist, or, you know, I was betrayed by my people, so then I turned, and it's like, I don't know, I think it actually means more if someone, you know, didn't suffer at their people's hands, they just realized that was the wrong thing to do. I find that always really interesting as a character beat. Okay. Can we go this way? Alright. I'm wandering around to kill everything I can on the surface before I go into the dungeon. I am about to... Oh, goblins. Hello, goblins. Thank you, the sparkly wildflower. I absolutely need to do that. You have no idea how much of the almost 2.5 hours I've been playing this game tonight. I'd say only about half an hour of it is actual content. Aside from having to replay because I was a fucking idiot. So, as soon as I kill this guy, yes, we are saving again. So anyway, does it move time forward if you rest, Rashke? Because with the time limit thing, or is that more of like a milestone achievement-based time clock? Because, you know, being a cleric with a dryad and a wizard, I'm gonna probably want to rest a fair bit. I mean, I'm playing a very tanky cleric. If I found a better fighter-themed portrait, I would have picked a fighter instead. But the best portrait I found on short notice, because I didn't think to look ahead of time, was this very cleric-y one. Okay, milestone and no time limit. Okay, well, thank you then. I appreciate that. I don't need a big spoiler. That just helps me know that I can rest for my characters, because otherwise this will be kind of excruciating. I actually did that for one game. For when I was playing Erebeth's Revival, there's a part where Erebeth gets kidnapped. Oh, Kaidal is very effective. Ah, avoid asking people to vote for you until you've completed more of the quests. Well, up until that point. Oh, makes sense. I will try to keep that in mind, definitely. Thank you for the info. Alright, let's see. Probably could go up there and explore a little bit more on that level. So there's a whole chunk. Oh, hi. You're an asshole. Kaidala keeps wandering off on me. Where the hell is she? Hi. Are you somewhere around?
Death will take one.
Oh, you're fighting. That's why. Okay. Sorry. Let me keep you from dying. It would be preferred. No! Alright, well, I'm reloading. Because fuck that shit. No. Okay. Okay. You know about my shames, the sparkly wallflower, because you were lurking while waking up? Well, you're always welcome to lurk, even if it is kind of embarrassing for me. That's okay, though. We'll see if I can make it through the dungeon tonight. I'm thinking possibly not. Depends on how long it takes, but we'll see. My cat's been getting braver. She's come out a couple times during the day. And this morning we had a bit of a scare because it sounded like apparently she escaped the basement. You know, that I was having that issue with Solaufen after the new patch, with the crashing. It helped a lot when I turned off vibrance. And then I didn't crash nearly as much. So I'd recommend doing that if you haven't. I will be playing Tyrants in the Moonsea eventually. I'm actually waiting for him to release the enhanced edition version of Crimson Tides first, and I was planning to take the character all the way through. Alright, so where the hell am I? Alright, here I am again. Well, let's kill more overworld things before I go into that dungeon, and maybe I can get enough to go up a level. That would be awesome. It also occurs to me that maybe I should cast Bless, since I've got Bless. Ooh. I forgot that Bless was an area effect. Yeah. Well, one thing was sudden crash. That was the big one. The other one I just died stupidly and hadn't saved because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. This is quite nice though. I like the idyllic sort of thing. It's funny, I've had a version of this game for years and I never actually played it. Like I think I remember playing the very, very beginning where you're level 10 in a surprise, but I don't think I even got as far as choosing to resurrect which friends, because that was actually kind of emotionally harsh. Because you have to choose which one dies first before you choose which one lives, and it's like, emotionally, that is rough for me. I felt really bad. Like, what's his name was so pathetic, and it's like, aw. And Calabas seemed like a really good friend. I felt really guilty not bringing him back. Oh well. Yep. I do think I would recommend the new patch though. I feel like it has overall the effect has been really positive for me. Not perfect. There are a few things I have an issue with, but to be honest, I had an issue with most of those too. Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. I've played uh, of the um of the modules that were packaged with Diamond. I believe I completed Shadow Guard, but I don't remember how it ended. I def
Think again.
I definitely did Witch's Wake. But I don't think I ever did Kingmaker. I think I was just really confused about the whole weapon thing and then got mixed up. I I never beat Infinite Dungeons. I've played Infinite Dungeons, but I never beat it. What I do remember is I tried at one point to use Infinite Dungeons to just as like a leveler to get a character up to a level for a mod and just export it. And I found that I hadn't or the items from Infinite Dungeon, even just at getting the character to level 6 or something, were hideously overpowered. Like, even for me, and I'm not a character that minds being overpowered. You're not going to catch me playing hard mode like that. Yeah, I mean, Witch's Wake I thought was really good and, like, had really great atmosphere. It's just, you know, where it stops, you're like, okay, well, what happens next? I'm actually a little surprised that the modding community never made a sequel themselves, but maybe that was like out of respect for the guy who originally did it. Because I guess it doesn't feel quite the same as making a sequel to the OC, for example. Making a sequel to someone else's mod seems like it might be a... true. But I mean, I think you could still get some closure from it. I don't know. Ow. It's hard to play, or it's fun, but it's also hard to play a character. Oh, there's another cave down here. That's interesting. It's trying to make me leave. What's down this cave? I'm gonna make a note. Another cave. I'm gonna want to look at that before... Actually, can I look at it now? No, stop. I am pushing my way through here, damn it.
Not much I can do with impossible. Think again.
Nah. Okay, anyway. My dad is a huge fan of Infinite Dungeons. He's still, like, he plays it, like, all the time. I think he's beaten it a few times. I'm not sure he really cares about beating it, though. He just, like, really likes the randomized stuff, I think. Oh, another cave. What is with all these caves? Oh, fuck. What are you doing here? I need to hit you with a stick. Probably. You suggested that before when I was having issues with, shit, which one? Darkness over Daggerford, as I recall. And you were correct, but I still kept it. But I'll probably turn it off at some point. Uh-oh, where's the cleric? Oh, there he is. Here it's weird, though. It just kind of keeps trying to push me into a different direction when I go to some of those areas. Uh-oh. There's another Duriger cleric somewhere here. Yeah. Asshole. Stop trying to kill my people. Only I'm allowed to kill my people. Okay. Alright. There we go. I've started to play Pirates. Hmm. You think that was keyholing issue? Oh, I see, I see. That makes sense. You might be right about that then.
We'll strike you down.
Well, maybe I'll experiment with that then later. Not right this second, but maybe later, because that is a good point. Alright. Okay, here we go. As I was saying, I never actually played Pirates of the Sword Coast either. I started it, but then I got distracted again. I got distracted a lot. That would be my problem, is I download like hundreds and hundreds of mods that looked interesting, and then I wouldn't play them because I get distracted. Or I'd start to play them, but I wouldn't finish. I'd be like, wait a second. I would get pretty far in them, and I think there would be a few small ones I finish. I actually did finish. And it is fun to play things before, like, I used to have this thing where I'd never want to use, like, the character creator to level myself up to level 7. I'd always try to slot another module in the mid before it, which could be really fun. Those little ones could be very fun modules. But then you get some really interesting, messed up backstory things. It's like, well, how am I gonna make these two backstories work together? It's kind of like how, making
to return to the keep? I can bring you back here again if you wish.
That's alright, I'll be back. Okay. It's kind of like how when I played Solaufen with Fenthik de Tilmarand, thinking, oh yeah, this is definitely going to be an easy way to have a next generation storyline. It turned out my parents were dead. Oh, that's a clever idea. That reminds me, I should dig out my character manager and start putting the older versions of characters in a box, so to speak. I think if it works for you, then it's good. That's the important thing, as long as it works for you. Yeah, I accidentally killed off one of my timeline versions of Stephen Lioness with Solaufen. Oh well. This being the Forgotten Realms, I'm fairly certain there's a resurrection somewhere, and they just haven't found their way back to this part of the country yet. Like they're cursed somewhere and they gotta escape. They'll figure it out eventually. There'll be a very emotional reunion at some point, and then Stephen will get to meet his son-in-law. And everyone will be happy. I think Stephen will be okay with his son dating a drow. I mean, it'll take a little bit of getting used to. Actually, speaking of, hi, would you like a better crossbow? What the hell am I doing? Okay. Oh. I've never actually clicked up there for inventory. I didn't actually know how to do it. Okay, you can keep that for now. But I don't really think it sounds neurotic. I just think it sounds like a way to do it. I have a spreadsheet. I've got it sorted by... It's not really complete because I'm too lazy and I always forget to update it. But I have it sorted... I've got a page for character and like the alternate timeline versions that sorts out what modules they've been through, what modules they're going into, and my future plans for the character, whether or not I use Zorko's Keep to store its belongings, etc. and so forth. And then I have a page for the module, and I have a thing where it's like, it provides a backstory, it doesn't provide a backstory, what's established so that I can make more continuous adventures later. It's a surprisingly involved spreadsheet. What romantic path did I take? What I've got a page that's just for proposed family members. Because of course I want to create generations. That's half the fun. Even if the timelines in the journals don't work for that. We're just gonna pretend they happened farther apart than they did in actual Forgotten Realms canon. No one's gonna stop me from having my generations, damn it. And my eventual team that is just the the next generation of all the timelines of Steve and Linus. Like, are you siblings? Kinda. Alright, let's see. Well, the goblins aren't too bad so far, I say, and then I'm promptly gonna turn the corner and get killed off, but you know how it goes. I should probably actually make a non-quick save. Especially since that, I don't like the way that fucking flickered. Alright. Hunt Through the Dark is not done, so I don't want to save over those. I am going to save over the Solafin saves, though, because they're pretty much done. Okay. Now, let's go searching.
Who has more right to live here? One landowner or an entire tribe of goblins?
Fair question.
I suppose I can do that. That's taken care of.
Oh, my druid has power attack as well. That's actually kind of impressive. Ah, before the module ends, you usually take all the equipment from the henchman and save a character copy with everything. Nice. I like Zorko's Keep to store all the loot afterwards. It's very fun. Which, if I thought ahead, I'd have saved something of Stephen Linus's and had Fenthic go get it before I started playing so often. But I didn't think about it at the time. Uh-oh, I might die. Let's try not to die. There we go. I showed off Zorko's Keep once or twice in my on slow days and stream. It's a module that basically uses persistent world storage, but as a single player thing. And you can even buy a house. You can't do anything with the house, but it's nice to have a house. The only catch is there's not a lot of housing, so can run out. There we go. Let's see. Well, I've got 3 points, and so I'm going to put them in the 3 skills that I care about. Okay. I'm already level 4. That's not too bad. Let's try not to die. And let's update my spellbook. So, oh, yes, this is going to make for... Oh, I didn't know I got find traps. Okay, I definitely feel less bad about killing the thief. Well, I mean, I still actually do feel bad about it, because it's not his fault, but... Alright. Let's see. What else do I want? Well, I definitely need one of these. How is Cure Moderate Wounds and Cure Serious Wounds part of the same level? That seems weird to me. Is there some advantage to Cure Moderate over Cure Serious? Or is that like some sort of weird glitch? Alright, I got Bless, Cure Light Wounds. Thinking I might keep Shield of Faith. And cantrips. Yeah, take another light. Okay. Can I not rest anywhere? That's unnerving. Ah, yes, you're right. It was the cliff. Oh, oh yeah, I did get healing as a domain. That's why. Okay. Thank you, that makes sense. It's also how I got the knock spell. Aw, can't rest in the goblin cave. That's mean. Okay. Well, guess I'm gonna have to try not to die. I haven't played very many clerics in my, so I don't actually know entirely how they work. Alright, well, I know that there's a lot of stuff down south, so I'm going to be looking in that very soon, but in the meantime, let's see what's north. Well, if I could rest, I could take out that fucking trap, but there we go. Revenge of Trip Beyond the Grave.
Not much I can do with that.
I can't, also can't open this. Is there someone there? We could hear the fighting. The goblins have enslaved us. Please, let us out. Who are you? I'm a farmhand from the keep. Many of us were captured, but most of us have been dragged off to see someone they call the Master. Please, we're hungry and frightened. Whoever you are, set us free. I don't have a key. The goblin shaman locked us in here. He might have the key. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk away from the door for now. Okay, because I can't do anything about him yet. I would like to have said some comforting words, but it didn't kind of let me. Nadia's kind of a dick, I guess. Alright, let's see. For those curious, I am using a portrait from Icewind Dale, actually, for this character. I actually had a different one in mind, and I was going to play a fighter, but I couldn't find it in time. Because I forgot to look, and I was promptly trying to do it, like, right before stream started, and during my 5-minute thing before stream starts. I didn't find it, so I went with this one instead. Oh shit, I'm on the ground. Oh shit. Flame Lash is nice, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Okay, we lived. Oh, but someone summoned it. Oh, here you are. Okay, well. Alright, let's save myself. Let's try killing this guy first, guys. Can I not see him? Is that why I'm not killing him? There we go.
Go to the Earth's embrace!
Well, you were about to ask that, and you would be correct. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Go to the Earth's embrace!
Okay. Oh shit. Alright. So, we need to open this.
I shall accomplish this task.
Well, having both, I guess. Yeah, it's... I don't know of any reason why you would use the lesser one instead of the greater one, but I guess it's there just because the other's a bonus, so you don't have to hardcore code it as much if it's just a attack down bonus. Now I'm perverse enough, I feel like I might do that just for the hell of it. Okay. Come on, come on. Alright. Hello, Goblin. Now, I wish there was like a place I could rest, because the fact that I can't rest in here is really bothering me. That makes the dungeon a lot harder. Stop killing me, damn it. Okay.
Surrender or prepare to
Possibly I should have gotten a fighter instead of the ladies, but I kind of like the thought of being all ladies this time.
You must fall for the greater good.
Oh, are you the Goblin Shaman? Hello. You seem like fun. Let me hit you with... Do I have anything offensive? I do not, because I'm an idiot. Right. Oh, that worked. Okay. We got the key! Let's go rescue people. True, true. I have nothing against my cleric. I'm having fun with her so far. Okay, Days Amethyst. Where's our helmet? Oh. Can I go in there to loot? I think I will. But first, let's go release those people, because they seem like they deserve to be released. All things considered, it's probably a good idea to let people out. And who knows? That's true, that's true. And in Neverwinter Nights, certainly, clerics are like the uber-powered, class. I've always kind of found them dull, but actually I have to say, right now I'm not finding her dull. So I guess I just needed to have a character concept in mind. It just had to be the right time, you know? And yep, I think you're right about me constantly clicking on the fucking cliff without realizing it. That definitely seems like akin to what I'm doing. Alright.
Very good. Things are coming along quite nicely. Soon you shall have regained all the power you once had. Now, how would you instruct me to grow in power?
What powers can I choose? That will depend on how powerful you have grown. The stronger you are, the stronger I can get. Generally, I can be enhanced in several ways. My ability to hit and do damage will only go up occasionally. I can have a bonus type of damage added. I can do special effects when I hit something, and I can have a few special abilities. Just choose the category of enhancement you would like, and choose a specific effect. Alright, I'm ready. Do you have any recommendations for this, Rashke, since you've played this before? Something special. Oh. Cure poison. I changed my mind. Sometimes you're a bit odd, but I like you anyway. Okay. What can I do? Daze, change mind, or bonus. Let's see. I could do 2 points of cold versus 1 point of fire. Or daze. I think I'll pass on cure poison, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have cure poison pretty soon. So, I kinda like the idea of dazing, so I'm going to go with daze. Okay. Hope you're happy. I certainly am. So let's see what the darn thing looks like now. Attack bonus +2. Enhancement +3. On hit daze. Okay. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. And it also resurrects occasionally. Alright. Still okay. Enslaved farmhands. Let's talk to them. Hello. Thank you so much. We feared we would never be released from there. I know not who this master is, but the goblins truly fear him. Do you know anything about the masked man's forces? Sarah told us the masked man was killed in battle, but the goblins seem to be recruiting other creatures for someone they call the master. It seems they've already found someone to replace him as leader. Many of the goblins were killed in the masked man's attack, but they fear the new ruler more than they fear death. Okay, well, you should go now. Thank you, kind madam. Alright. I could murder them, but why would I murder them when I'm trying to become the elected leader of a town? Keep, whatever. Sounds like I'll get a house, though. That'll be cool. I remember reading somewhere someone talking about a house, and I thought that sounded cool. Oh. Hello, girls. Now, if only we could rest before we fight this fucking master, but it does not seem to be something permissible in this dungeon, and that saddens me. But that's alright. We'll do our best anyway. Try not to die. It'll be fun. Alright. I think I was saying at one point, and then I got distracted, and I'm not sure I ever finished what I was saying, is that when I was playing Erebeth's Revival, there was a point where Erebeth was kidnapped plot-wise, and I was getting visions of what was happening to her, or what was gonna happen to her. And, like, the first vision they showed was her execution. So I felt like I was basically kind of hyper role-playing, so I didn't have poor Steven sleep at all, and it made it a lot harder. With a paladin, it wasn't like as bad as like a wizard or something, but still, without resting, that was hard. I believe what it does is it attaches a spell, kind of like a resurrection is attached as a spell. so it would cast it, but I could be wrong. Reshke would know, but why was I... Okay, that's like a lesson in life. I was trying to break down a door that could just be opened regularly.
Death will take one of us.
Actually, you know... Is there... Okay, so there's some goblins here. Goblin archer. Okay, let's kill the goblin. That's like a life lesson. Oh, try opening the door before you try to bash it down. Because you never know. It might be fine. Alright, where's the... Okay, there's a goblin chieftain, but that's probably not the goblin master. Though he does seem tough. Alright. I just let myself die by a goblin. That's embarrassing. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, that does sound funny, Rashke. Maybe I'll try that later. He does seem to be a cranky sort, doesn't he? Alright. Unfortunately, I don't really have any good spells left because I used them all. And it won't let me rest. I do not like that this dungeon will not let me rest. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it. Grr. I'm gonna be annoyed if my game crashes before I can, and I end up, just load the fucking thing. It's driving me insane. Ooh, nope. I don't know if you can see it right now, but I've got the not responding thing going up, and it just turned gray, so sometimes... Oh, here we go, it's starting now. Good. Because I will say, if it crashes one more time, I'm calling it a night. But I'd prefer to finish this part up. Or at least die appropriately. Alright, let's see. Now, do I have any more spells I can use at all? Because I can't rest to get the levels back. The new levels, can I? That's annoying. Look at all those beautiful spells I could have if I just could rest. Rest. No. Not fair. Let me rest, you fuckers. Let me rest. I mean, I guess theoretically I could go outside, but that would make too much sense, so of course I'm not going to do that. Actually, you know what?
I'm sorry, did you wish to speak to me, my friend?
Never mind. I'll have to do it later. Next round. After I die this time, I'll talk to her next time. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Because I forgot, my mage can fucking, buff things too, can't she? Possibly better than I can, because I'm kind of fucked up right now. Alright, let's see. Goblins. That goblin. Let's kill all the little goblins.
Take you, fool!
Let's try not to die. I think this is my last good healing spell. Okay. Shit. That was my last good healing spell. Actually, hold on. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that didn't work. Cancel. So let's talk to my idiot. My SSD? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not having issues with the data itself. But yeah, I fortunately have a backup hard drive that I save everything important to. Yeah, I think I gotta do some spring cleaning. I have this unique gift that prior to getting one of those solid state hard drives, I had the unique ability to kill my laptop computers before the extended warranty expired. To the point where they finally my most recent one that this happened to, they finally were like, No, we're not going to repair it or anything. You're just going to have to buy a new one. We'll put the worth of this computer towards your next purchase, but you're going to have to buy a new one. And I thought that was actually kind of crappy because I'd bought my computer on a sale, and it was like right before the holidays, so things were more expensive right then and there. Drive reading issues. That makes sense. That makes sense. I trust your judgment. I think you would probably know better than I would. Alright, change tactics. Oh, I can't switch around like that. Okay, no, then that's fine. Nothing else. Alright, so let's see.
I'm sorry, did you wish to speak to me?
Buffing spells. Cast them all. On all party members.
So be it.
She's out of buffing spells.
Did you call? Is there something I can do?
Do you have any buffing spells? All on all the party members. Nope, we're all out of spells. Okay, good to know. Now, one thing I'm going to do, though, is I am going to give her this. And this. Let's see if that helps. A little bit. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was kind of a ripoff that they made me buy a new computer. I actually had to shell out quite a bit, despite the fact that all of my...
Death take you, fool!
But that's okay.
Death will take
Then someone introduced me to solid-state hard drives, and it's like, wow, this remarkably increased the likelihood of my computer actually surviving. So I was really happy.
Must fall for the
All right,
greater
let's try not to die. Hey, don't kill her. Shit, I just lost her. And Jabuli is killing people with a dagger, even though I gave her a fucking... Alright, we're reloading. Alright. We're gonna try this again. Maybe I'll use the fucking... I don't want the women to die, though. I do have resurrection abilities, but it's not endless. I hate resurrection. Well, no, I don't mind using it. I just... There we go. Okay, yep, you're probably right about this drive reading issues thing. Speaking of, I think I might want to make sure I back up my my documents, Neverwinter Nights file, because I haven't done that in a while. Put that in backups for games. Local vault. And here we go. Can probably get rid of my one from 418 because I saved his latest 529. So, but I don't want to lose the Salaufin one. So, there we go. All right. So none of us have spells left. We all just kind of suck. Jabuli will continue to use her dagger even though I told her not to. So I'm gonna steal her fucking dagger from her, and I'm gonna steal this from her. I'm gonna give her this, I'm gonna give her this, and she better fucking use it. Let's see if this helps. Kaidala and I are probably gonna die.
Go to the Earth's embrace!
Nice! She is using it. Perfect. Let's ping the fuck out of these things. Oh, I don't like that freeze frame thing either. I definitely think the issue is my computer and not the game. Hey. Hey! Stop killing her. Not sure why you... Great. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh shit, that's the wrong one. There we go. Local backup made. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's the patch because I was having a lot of crashing issues before, just in a different form. So, no, I don't blame the patch for this. I think it's, or rather, I think it's like you just said. It might be there might be an issue triggered by my hardware. But I don't. I think it's more that my hardware is being triggered by something in the patch that's very normal, and it's just the fact that my hardware is fucking fucked up. So I genuinely believe that that's the case. I'm I would say if I thought it was the patch, and I don't believe it is. Because I looked up the crashes I had before, like the inventory bug, which I will say since I've got the patch, I've had the inventory bug much less. So, alright, this was the wrong one to load, so I think I'm going to go outside at rest. Like, like today was the first time I've had any sort of inventory freeze bug in since I installed a new patch. So, I am full of praise for the damn thing. That red targeting circle alone is really fun. Oh, my hard drive. Oh, let me rename this. There we go. Alright, alright. Well, my cat has not come in tonight yet, but she came in this afternoon, so that was fun. And there was a bit of a scare this morning, then, and I think I started talking about this and then got distracted. Story of my life, really. She apparently my mother had apparently left the basement door a little open, and the cat slipped upstairs, and the dogs apparently were very excited to see this new face and kind of chased her a bit. So we were really afraid that she was hiding somewhere upstairs, but it's apparently she made her way back downstairs, and actually seemed none the worse for wear. She actually appeared later on in the afternoon and was brave enough to come and eat her food in my presence, which she didn't used to do. So I'm quite happy. Mm. Oh, really? Really? That's cool. I don't remember noticing the henchmen getting too stuck, but they probably did, and I bitched about it and probably forgot about it. That sounds like me. Alright, so we're gonna go out and rest, because this shit's bullshit. Hmm. Yeah, honestly, for me, it's except for the area transitions, which, like I said, I agree with you that the issue is probably my computer. Um, Everything's been a marked improvement. Like the movement's smoother. Um, the inventory bug has happened a lot less. And honestly, once I switched off vibrance, the area transition crashing happens a lot less too. Ah, I can understand that. That does make sense. Wanting to finish your campaign modules before the new patch. Well, I know it would affect builds going forward, but I don't know that it would affect your save game builds. But I'm not an expert, so I would not take my word for it. All right, so
I'm
now
sorry, did you wish to speak to me, my friend?
Yes. All on everybody.
So be it.
Let's do it. Let's go crazy here.
Did you call?
Buffing spells. All. Everybody. I'm gonna cast. Didn't they do something with Assassin? I remember someone saying something about one of the patches making changes to the way Assassin worked. But I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. Okay. Shield of Faith. And anything I can use here? Not really. So actually, come to think on it. Stop that. Woohoo. Alright, so we got that. Oh, and I wanted to get to your inventory, please, milady. And my inventory. And we're stealing your shit. Sorry, but I need you to shoot things rather than to chase things. You are not wearing any armor. Okay. Save again. Okay. That was a flickering I didn't need, but it worked out. Alright. Yes, we have spells back. Now let's get these fuckers. Hi. Nice. Alright. Look at how much less killable I am now that I've gotten a good night's sleep. I am poisoned, but you know, that's okay. Fuck you, dude. We're gonna go around here. I'm gonna learn my tanking. Oh, fuck. No. Ooh, cold. Nice. Let me save myself, though. Ha! Lived. Come on. Fucking hell. Alright. Why did you get that? Alright, well, it's still... I survived longer than before, so... Fuck. Why did you walk so close to it, Jabuli? You are an archer. I gave you a crossbow for a reason. Fuck it. It's fucking Tommy all over again. So some things never change. Alright. Can't whistle today. Weird. Probably for the best. Ah, no. Now you're not. Now you don't want to load. Because you're gonna die. Oh, computer. Maybe I should get another Lenovo. I actually kind of liked my Lenovo. The only problem is I didn't have a keyboard cover, and shit just kind of kept going into the keys, and by the end of it, I had to, like, the keyboard was entirely, like, apart. So, maybe I'll get another Lenovo. But with one of these plastic keyboard covers, because I have had good luck with those. Alright. Did I adjust your weaponry, Ghibli? Yes. Did I do everything else I need to do? Yes. Alright. Maybe I will get my own summon creature. There we go. Let's go. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
For your blood.
I wish you wouldn't freeze like right there, because I feel like a cheating game. Okay. So, there's an archer back here that's been driving me nuts. I'm gonna fucking get that guy. There we go. So... see about getting this guy.
Must fall.
this little goblin here. I'll let them handle that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Let's fucking do this. I forgot the fun of spamming knockdown. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that because I am gonna die. Alright, let's live first and then spam knockdown. Alright, now spam the shit out of knockdown. Okay. Oh shit, I lost Kadala. Alright. Let's see if I can actually fucking survive this, huh? Probably not. Why am I terrible? Alright, let's try this again. Alright. I really want to complete this before I call it a night, but I might not be able to. Because I am terrible. You might have been right about this being a mistake, Rushke. But I refuse to give up. Oh, I see. I thought it was always in the documents folder, but I might be wrong about that. Because I think I only started playing on Neverwinter Nights Enhanced relatively recently, like within the past couple years, so it might have been after that patch. Alright, so let's see. Having the monster was pretty good. Is there anything else I can use that would make me slightly more survivable? Lesser restoration. Healing kits. Healing kits are good. Maybe I can try that. I gotta remember I can fuck... What's this? When the fuck did I get those? Alright, well, we're gonna switch these out. Yep. Alright, so let's do this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try to take this guy down. Because his casting shit has been a problem for me. Stop. No, I said to go in here. Yes. Oh, it worked. Hold on. Okay. There we go. God, I love spamming knockdown. Look at that. Look at that little bastard. Now, let's see if my comrades can take out the others without his fucking spells being in the way. No, you don't. Okay, let's try not to die. Okay. Gosh, I like being... Gosh, I like being low level enough that Cure Light Wounds actually does something. Alright. Oh shit, I might need to do this though. Oh, there's another one over there. You guys can try to kill that one, you know. Okay, I love that using healing kits and stuff doesn't actually get in the way of knockdown spam. It's like they know exactly what you want to do with it.
Death take you
We did it. Okay. So, Ghibli, I'm gonna access your inventory. Did you only really cast one thing? I'm gonna switch out your bolts again. Because I think, oh, Goblin Head. Dagger +1. Ring of Protection +1. I am gonna wear that. What's this one? I don't know! I'll have to cast Identify. Alright, come on. Darling. That's annoying. Okay, well, hopefully I can figure that out later. Okay, well, let's save. See, because I would rather her not waste the lightning bolts right now. So, I'm gonna take them back for the time being, but I'll give them back to her when there's another huge, scary fight. Perfect. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know you could set up your EE to do that, but I can see why some change made later would mess that up. If you've already got that set up that way.
Think again.
I just used the Neverwinter Night installer tool, or the Neverwinter installer tool that Surazal made that's on the vault.
Impossible. Think again.
I need to turn that off. But honestly, I think it's a godsend, that thing, because I didn't start using it because I didn't know how to install a mod. I'm actually quite good at that, but the great thing about it is you can uninstall mods and it takes out just what you need without like
cries for your blood.
I will strike you down.
and I quite like that. It doesn't take out anything any other mod needs. It's very nice because I'm always nervous about uninstalling mods after the fact. But oh no, Ghibli, stop. I need to talk to you. No, don't waste ammunition. You stand down. She can keep hitting it. Okay, thank you.
I shall accomplish this task.
No, you won't.
I am sorry. Did you wish to speak to me?
Don't help if I fail to open it. Okay. Thank you. I don't want to change anything else right now. Okay. Now you can go back to following. Occurs to me I could just use knock, but they're so enthusiastic. My god, this is a tough door. My god, Kaidal is tough. I'm not actually doing any damage. She actually is. Oh, there we go. I did 1 damage. Whoa, 13? Shit, my girlfriend eventually is tough. There we go. I got bored. Alright, kids. You can get out of the way, please. Okay, this is fucking hilarious. I can't actually move around them. I outsmarted myself. Or the master. Okay.
I suppose I can do that.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see her transform into a chicken. That sounds amazing. Ooh, money. Goblin note. This is a note written by a crude goblin hand. This will be all the gold left from getting ogres to join the army. And Master wants us to hire more things like a barbarian tribe or a dragon. We're gonna need more gold. This might buy more goblins, but Master not real impressed with us so far. Ogres smashed Bedsel to jelly, so now we're gonna need a new partner. Not fair. That poor dire badger. Are you mine or somebody else's? Because if you're mine, can I have you stop? Okay, I can. Okay, you are mine. Okay, okay. And the Goblin Chieftain, did I leave anything on his corpse? I'm surprised he's still there. Well, that's okay. Alright, so let's see what's in this door. And then I'm probably gonna save and call it a night. Oh, fuck.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Did you wish to speak to me, my friend?
Sure. Do you ever think you'll return home? When my people banished me, I was told in no uncertain terms that to return would mean death. No, I don't foresee a time when I'm eager to see others of my kind again. What did you do to upset them so? It started innocently enough. I simply began to talk to other young, wealthy Rakshasa. I would feel out which ones might be sympathetic to my point of view and get them to attend meetings. We weren't doing anything wrong, but our ideas were subversive. One night, we had about 30 Rakshasa and 100 slaves. Is it a lot? It's a lot of Rakshasa, but slaves are very numerous in our homes. It was the inclusion of the slaves that began the slaughter, though. That was my first mistake. When you have little reason to live, you do not fear death. I imagine the slaves felt pretty desperate. Apparently the slaves had been spreading the word that there were Rakshasa willing to stand up and fight for them. They secretly prepared, and when we had our meeting that night... What? They never stood a chance. Hundreds of thousands of slaves were killed that night. A few hundred of my people were killed, but the rebellion was put to an end brutally. How did your people stop them? Our skins have magical protection, so the only weapons of powerful magic can do any damage to us. I don't know, the goblins seem to be able to kill you pretty well, Ghibli. The slaves had clubs and knives. What did your people do after that? The slaves were tortured until my people had the names of all Rakshasa who attended our meetings. They gathered us up and allowed us to give ourselves into the military to help recover our lost slave population or choose an honorable death. I was not so lucky. Every single one of my companions joined the military. I gave what I thought was a rousing speech, but even before I could finish, my words were hidden by the hissing of my old friends. Why didn't they kill you? They beat me, tortured me, stripped me of most of my power, and exiled me from my home. There's more honor in death than in exile. She sighs. We'd better get moving. There's still important things for us to do still.
Did you call? Is there something I can do for you, friend?
Interesting. Let's stop and talk a moment. Oh yeah, that's true. She did say she lost her power. So why was your forest destroyed? Perhaps you have heard of the Gaizan. They are a cult of zealots who believe that the Emperor is the chosen of the gods, and will someday become a god himself. Their one purpose in life is to hunt and destroy any who might become a threat to their ruler. What did you do to upset them so? It was nothing that I did. The Gaizan are led by a supposed prophet. This prophet claimed that there was one from my forest who would rise up and assist the evil one to destroy the Emperor. I'm not sure who the evil one was supposed to be, but they take those sorts of prophecies very seriously. They came to the village that lay close to my forest and began torturing the peasants. Some of the peasants knew I lived in the woods from past encounters. They convinced the Gaizan that I must be the one from the prophecy. So they burned the entire woods. A zealot does not think rationally. It's their trademark that they always overact to it. A zealot does not think rationally. It is their trademark that they always overreact to a situation. One of the peasant girls that I once helped ran to warn me. As soon as the zealots realized I was a nymph and could possibly kill them or control them, they made their choice. They must have used magic to enhance their fire, for I've never seen such a blaze move so fast or with so much purpose towards a goal. But you know the rest. She begins to weep. I cannot speak any more of that night. It is too hard. Even now I feel the flames licking at my face and burning my hair. I'll never let anything like that happen again. I thank you for that. I don't know that you could prevent it. Still, it helps having you around. We should be going now. Thanks for listening to me. Aw, poor thing. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, she did say that they weakened her power, so it makes sense. I'm just being a snarky asshole. Alright, so let's find traps. There we go. Sorry, Trip, I really didn't need you. Up, another one. Hi. Oh. Goblin Bomber. Alright, let's see what's in here. Chief's chest, stay out. Oh. Uh-oh. This gem glows slightly with an eerie light. as if it contains some kind of living energy. As you hold it up to examine it, you feel the faintest touch of another mind contacting your own.
What is taking you so long? Wait, this is not the mind of one of my minions. Who are you? What are you doing with this gem?
Who are you? Not much smarter than my goblins, are you? Answer my question, and I might answer yours. I'm the future lady of the keep. Then you shall die, as will the rest of those fools who hide behind the precious stone walls. There's much I need to do before my armies are properly rebuilt. I have no time to waste on someone who shall be dead very soon, so if you'll excuse me. The gem crumbles to powder in your hand, as whatever creature that spoke to your mind dismisses you. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay, so none of these look locked or trapped. These tools? Ooh. Something to identify later. Some weapons that none of us can use, but can probably be so. Ooh. Now that looks quite nice. I'm gonna save that. And this seems like a very good place to save. I think I'll do that. Alright. Porcelaufen. All good. Okay. Woohoo! Alright. So, now I get to figure out who I'm going to raid to. It was great having you guys here. Thank you for playing with me and putting up with my save game shenanigans. Now let's see. Oh dear. Now you're giving me a hard time. Okay, well, anyway, that doesn't matter. We're going to go raid. Alright, who can I raid? Who is on? I'm guessing Plunge is probably off because he actually goes to bed at the same time. Have I raided Chadleywick in a while? He is playing something called Stalker. I don't know that I have raided Chadleywick in a while. So I guess I'll raid Chadleywick unless someone has a suggestion, because I do always like meeting new people. Alright. Let's see. Or maybe not. It's not popping up. Am I spelling it incorrectly? Oh, no, here it is. Okay. Well, this is odd. It's not wanting to let me work. But that could just be more computer issues. Oh, well. If I end up having to take a break for a bit because I have to do something with my computer, you'll know why. Oh, I am already waiting. Okay, well that works out. Okay, well you guys have a wonderful night.